Bullwinkle, they think we're moon people. No, we gotta tell them the truth. Gentlemen, I'm Rocky the Flying Squirrel, and we're both from Frostbite Falls, Minnesota. And the third layer blasted us back. Bullwinkle, you're gonna be a famous scientist. Hey, that one belongs to the Frostbite Falls Volunteer Fire Department. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Look there. I don't know. I've never seen anything like them. Who are you? What do you fellas want anyway?
The moon?
But we don't even have the formula yet. Moon Man, boy, were you scared, Bullwinkle? Golly, Bullwinkle, people are depending on us. The world's waiting for our discovery. That recipe is locked in your brain somewheres. Yep, all we gotta do is figure how to get it out. Hey, I got it. Hypnosis. You'll be hypnotized, and while you're asleep, you'll tell us the recipe. Yeah, we'll get the world's greatest hypnotist to come here and... Who is it? Haven't we met before? No. Wait a minute. You'll have to leave now. This is top secret stuff. What about the lady? Well, maybe she better put her fingers in her ears anyway. It's all right, lady. They're just plain ordinary moon men. I am. She is. That's me. Where's Bullwinkle? Okay, we'll go, but it does seem a shame to miss the party. Sure, the government always throws a big party for visiting spacemen. Yeah, of course we need our entertainment, Chairman. My pal Bullwinkle. Scrooched? Hey, smell that? That delicious aroma. But I do, and I'm going to follow it right to Bullwinkle. Gee whiz, looks like I was expected. Do not turn back. Go on instead. Your friend the moose is just ahead. Boris shave. 10 feet to moose. Too far. Go back 5 feet. Stand here. Pull rope. Boy, I hope I can stretch my glide that far. Hokey smoke! They think I'm an enemy. Hey, cut it out! I'm friendly. Look, I'm smiling. Oh, if there were just some way I could tell them who I am. I can make it now, fellas. Thanks a lot. Bullwinkle, there you are. Come on, we gotta go back. Everybody's looking for you. What for? Wait a minute, they're not spies. They're visitors from the moon. Come on, Bullwinkle, we gotta get back to the lab. Hey, I got an idea. Listen, come in. Why, it's the moon men. How do you like it here on Earth so far? Us? How come? Bullwinkle, are you all right? It sure is. Come on. You can't scare us with that anymore. If we can't get to the moon, neither can you. Wait a minute. You know what the rocket fuel formula is, don't you? Well, why didn't you tell us and we'll make some for you? What do you got to lose? Well, we can get all the ingredients, I think, except this one. Mooseberry juice. Where's that?
Frostbite Falls!
Know it? It's our hometown. Bullwinkle, that's Florida. Minnesota's up here. I don't see it. We can get all these ingredients, I think, except this one. What are we going to do? Time is too important. I know. We'll rent a private plane. Come on, Bullwinkle. We're going to the airport. $1,000 just to get to Frostbite Falls? Gee, Bullwinkle, what we need is a good cut-rate pilot. Ace Rickenboris, by air, anywhere. Fly now, pray later. Haven't I seen your face somewhere before? I've never seen a $3 bill. How much will it cost to take us to Frostbite Falls? Well, altogether, about 85 cents. Swell! Ready, Bullwinkle? The stewardess, I guess. I don't think we better, Bullwinkle. That stuff's a little too strong for us. Who are you talking to, Bullwinkle?
Parachute?
Well, something must be wrong. Here, help me out of my seatbelt. I'm stuck. Luck nothing. I think we've been sabotaged. Hey, Captain, give us a hand here. Get us out of these belts. They're stuck. How come the engine stopped? Well, how come we're landing? We better jump for it. No, Bullwinkle. I can glide down, but you need a parachute. Come on, Bullwinkle. Hello up there. You all right, Ace? Ace, I think you and Miss Callahan better head back for town while Bullwinkle and I push on to... Never mind. He's just a little too curious to suit me, Bullwinkle. But look, keep out Mooseberry blight. Quarantine. Well, there must be one healthy bush on that island. But how do we get to it? Now you're sure it'll work, Bullwinkle. What's that? Bullwinkle! Bullwinkle, can you hear me? I'm up in this tree. No, wait. I'm going to glide down with a rope. Made it. Were you scared, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, I'm over here. That's the bush you're talking to. Bullwinkle, say that again. No, before that. You said this was a... Bullwinkle, you did it! You found the last available mooseberry bush in the country. Now we gotta get this bush back to Washington, Bullwinkle. But at last we got the secret ingredient. Who are you? You mean FBI. Well, it just so happens... Now, wait a minute, you can't... Well, there goes our last chance of getting a mooseberry bush back to Washington. Yeah, we failed. What's that? Check. Wait a minute. Sure, we got a boat. Yeah, right up in that fir tree. No, look. Not for long. Come on. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Look. We're not, Bullwinkle. That's a mast. Sure, the wind blowing through the tree makes it act like a big sail. You are a moose. We'll be in Washington in no time. Which way to Fort Wayne? Hold it, Bullwinkle. How are we doing? We will if the wind holds out. Gee, it sure is foggy. Hokey smoke a sawmill. Hey, Bullwinkle, look at the address on the crate. Hey, Congressman, listen. Look out, Bullwinkle. We just gotta think hard, Bullwinkle. Gee, if we just knew where there was another bush. Bullwinkle, that's it. The Moon Man. I mean, they knew where there was another bush. You did. Come on, let's find them. Well, it was a good idea. Moon Man Sacco in lost wages. What do you suppose it means in English? What's it mean? Las Vegas? Cloyd, this is Rocky the Flying Squirrel. Rocky Doll? Gee, he sure sounds funny. Another mooseberry bush. Swill, let me write it down. Yes. There's only one other place on Earth to find mooseberries, and we're going there. A country called Pennsylvania. Yeah, 'cause that's the only place in the world to get mooseberries. I could swear I'd seen those two somewhere before. Well, we're off to Pennsylvania, Bullwinkle. Look out, Bullwinkle! Truly hold, Bullwinkle. Hello there, fellow sailors. Say, you must be English. Not Sir Thomas Lippenborst, the millionaire yachtsman. Howdy. Hi, I'm Rocky, and this is Bullwinkle. Come on, Sir Thomas. This sea air's wonderful. Okay, how's this? Come on, Sir Thomas. Okay, I'll see you later. Gee, he's a nice guy for a duke. What is it, Bullwinkle? It's lifeboat practice, Bullwinkle. Come on, this is our boat. Let's get in. Gee, it's getting foggy. Get him, Bullwinkle. Don't worry, Uncle Chumley. You're safe with us. All set. Hey, help! Help! Hey, Bullwinkle, this boat is leaking. We gotta find something to plug up the holes. Yeah, but what about that one? Bullwinkle, I got an idea. Stand on your head. Quick, we can use your antlers as plugs. It's working, Bullwinkle. You stopped the leak. Now all we have to do is wait for the SS Andalusia to find us. Don't worry, they'll pick us up in a couple of minutes. Hear that, Bullwinkle? Won't be long now. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle, get up. The steamer's heading right for us. Boy, that was too close for comfort. Look out, Bullwinkle! Here she comes again! This time she's really gonna run us down! Who is it, Bullwinkle? Well, tell him we got his Uncle Chumley here. Hey, what's happening? Hang on, Bullwinkle. Looks like a rough trip. Gee, Bullwinkle, we should be getting near Pennsylvania by now. Oh, boy, we're Pennsylvania at last. Windmills, tulips, that's Holland. What do you see? Squirrel? Oh, Bullwinkle, those are penguins. We must be near the South Pole. Bullwinkle, if we don't make port soon, we'll die of malnutrition. Boy, am I ever hungry.
Yeah, me
Just
too.
looking at pictures of food makes my mouth water. Bullwinkle, what are you eating? Okay, give me a page. Delicious. Here, have a picture of standing rib roast in full color. How is it? Bullwinkle, you all right? What was that big bang I heard? We gotta do something about Captain Peach Fuzz, Bullwinkle. Hey, look, there he is. That's a sextant. He's plotting our course. Well, Captain, just where are we? doesn't sound like an Eskimo song to me. Aren't we sailing a little close to shore, Captain? Do you suppose there's anything to eat on the island? Sam's Quick Lunch and Barbecue. Poi burgers, pineapple pizza, shrimp cheesecake. Let's go, Captain. Captain, the shore's that way. Hokey smoke, Captain. Look at your boat. Well, looks like we're stuck here, Captain Peach Fuzz. You're heading out to sea, Captain, this way. Yeah, and I could sure use a bite to eat. Poi burgers, 10 clamshells each. How much is that in dollars? I think he means he won't accept American money. Hey, how about trading a poi burger for my favorite yo-yo? It glows in the dark. Find any clams yet, Bullwinkle? Then forget about it, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, look! It's the Andalusia. She's back. It's Sir Thomas Lippenburst, the millionaire yachtsman. Yeah, but we still don't have any food. Yeah, but look what's in their hands. I don't like this, Bullwinkle. I don't know who else they'd mean. Hey, Squirrel! Oh, it's just us, Lady Alice. We were just wondering if you could give us some tips on how to get along with the natives. There's a mob of people out there, Sir Thomas. How's that, Sir Thomas?
Disguise?
This mustache tickles. Goodbye, Sir Thomas. Cheer up, Bullwinkle. Maybe they're taking us to meet the mayor. But you don't understand. We're friendly. Come on, Bullwinkle. You heard the man. Up! Natasha. You've mistaken us for somebody else. My mustache, too. Now, I can fly! Gee, I thought it'd be years yet before I started shaving. Jail? But we haven't done anything. We're just tourists. Boy, this is sure no way to treat your friends. You mean we're being released? Yeah, but we didn't hire you. Now, wait a minute. What about all our friends here? We're not going till they go. Bye, Captain Peach Fuzz. Well, there she goes, Bullwinkle. We're all alone in a foreign land. Oh, nonsense, Bullwinkle. Who'd want to watch us? Look there. Yankee, go home. Well, here's a hotel, Bullwinkle. Let's go in. Password? But we don't know it. Let's go. Buy it? We don't need 10 words. It's a deal. Come on, Bullwinkle. Sure, it's, Moleskin. Hi, can we get a room? Smith? My name isn't Smith. I'm really... Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Everybody's name's Smith. Well, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. First, we gotta get a guide, Bullwinkle. Somebody who knows the country. Maybe there's a guide advertising in the newspapers. Secret papers from an ice cream man? Thanks a lot, but no thanks. Bullwinkle, look at that! And what's more, all our papers are gone. And so is all our money. And so is your autographed picture of Sonny Tufts. No, 'cause we're steadfast and true blue. What we need is a guide, Bullwinkle. Somebody who knows all about mountain climbing. Look here, Bullwinkle. Mooseberries grow only on the highest peak in the Grimalaya Mountains. Why don't you take a peek? 32,000 feet high. Pretty high, huh? Let's look in the phone book under guide. Maybe there's an ad in the paper, Bullwinkle. No caper complete without D's and Do's sleeping potions. Latest in Pennsylvanian evening wear, casual wear, and beach wear. But there's no ads for guides, not even for sightseeing trips. I wonder where we're ever going to get a mountain climbing guide. Who's that? You're sure you're good guides? Well, Sir Hillary, here's where we're going, high on the slopes of Why Don't You Take a Peek? Yeah, but you're not scared, are you, Sir Hillary? Well, which way do we go now? Well, we can't go in both directions. Golly, they're sliding clear down the slope. Brace yourself, Bullwinkle. Where's Sir Hillary? Yeah, but where's he? Hey, look there. No, Bullwinkle, up higher. Yep, it's a mooseberry bush. Our search is at an end. Gee, we just asked Sir Hillary for a jawbreaker. Head for those trees, Bullwinkle. The snowball may break against them. We have more important things to do, Bullwinkle. We gotta get that bush back to the USA. Well, which way now, Sir Hillary? You're sure now? Did you know that one? Good. We'll just follow him back to... Hey, wait a minute. Those tracks look familiar, Bullwinkle. Hey, step into that footprint. Nobody's feet are that big but yours, Bullwinkle. Yup, those are our tracks. We're going in circles, Sir Hillary. Then how come these moose prints? Fierce? You mean...
The abominable snowman?
Doesn't look very safe to me. Holy smoke, look at that! Don't move, Bullwinkle! Shh! Quiet, Bullwinkle. Hold it! Well, let's go. It's getting dark.
The abominable snowman!
I still say they look like your hoof prints, Bullwinkle. Of course not. Oh, no, Bullwinkle. I still think those were your footprints. Go to sleep, Bullwinkle. There's no such thing as It's just the wind, Bullwinkle. It's just the wind, Bullwinkle.
A snowman!
Is he following us, Bullwinkle? What is it, Sir Hillary? What's that? Whatever we do, we better do fast. He'll be here in a minute. Well, I suppose that's fair enough. Boy, it sure is a long one. Bullwinkle, stand aside! Out of the way, Bullwinkle! Here I come! Bullwinkle, speak to me! Speak to me! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I don't know, but he's saying it in two voices. Bullwinkle, I recognize that voice. Bullwinkle, that voice belongs to Gidney the Moon Man. That's our friend Gidney the Moon Man. No, Bullwinkle, he is the snowman. Hey, that sounds like... Here, Bullwinkle, help me tear this cover off. Whatever were you doing in that getup? Yeah, our two guides still haven't come back. But how come you're clear over here in Pennsylvania, Gidney? Gee, then what happened? You mean? Oh, it's probably fixed by now, Bullwinkle. Besides, we gotta take back this mooseberry bush. Well, I really planned to give this bush to our government. Gee, fellas, I'm sorry. Golly, Bullwinkle, I just feel terrible about Gidney and Cloyd. Yeah. Bullwinkle, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the Moon Men back to the moon. Bullwinkle, I'm gonna send Gidney and Cloyd back to the moon. No, wait, I got a plan. But first we have to get back home. Hey, you got the hiccups, Bullwinkle? We want 4 tickets on the first boat leaving Pennsylvania. But why do all these people want to leave? Why? Look there, that's how. Oh, boy, a taxi cab. Quick, climb in. I wonder why they call this the Tick-Tock Taxi Company. I don't know. Hey, what's the trouble? That's bad? Well, how long will it take to get a new one? Yeah, or this ride will cost us a fortune. But I can still hear it ticking. Bullwinkle, look out! Bullwinkle, the taxi cab exploded. You know what that means? No, it means somebody's out to get us. Well, anyway, we're stuck here in Pennsylvania again. No, Bullwinkle, that's the border. That's a sentry. That's his hat. You Moon Men got your papers ready? Hey, now, that thing might be loaded. Where you going? Yeah, but you weren't hurt. No, look. Sure, look. Yep. What about Vladimir here? Well, how long will that be? Yeah, but what do we do with Vladimir? Well, anyway, we're out of Pennsylvania with a mooseberry bush. Hey, look down there. A ship. But how are we going to get to it? Well, Bullwinkle, we're going home at last. But you are, Gidney. Don't worry, Bullwinkle. I'm not going to give him the bush. Look, Bullwinkle, why does the government want a secret rocket fuel? Right. So my plan is obvious. Simple. We'll make Americans out of Gidney and Cloyd.
And send them to the moon.
Nope, I think I got a better way. Nonsense. We're going to teach you to be Americans. Bring in our whole library of books, Bullwinkle. Okay, Gidney, how many days in September? How do you make fire without matches? No. That's it. Well, Bullwinkle, I guess they're ready to become Americans. Yeah, I'm just quietly proud. How are they doing, Bullwinkle? Good. What do you mean? The mooseberry bush. No, Bullwinkle. We'll use the mooseberry bush to make your secret rocket fuel. Just slip it in this blast chamber, Bullwinkle. Take your coat off. I got it. Well, Bullwinkle, you did it again. You said it, Bullwinkle. How you doing, Bullwinkle? Boy, you sure have saved a mess of them. He left you box top? How many are there, Bullwinkle? Why don't you let the bank count it for you? Could we have a little service, please? Looks like millions. What are you doing with that empty bag, Bullwinkle? That's sure gonna disturb the other people in the bank. Quick, Bullwinkle! Get down, Bullwinkle! You can't do that to my pal. Gee, Bullwinkle, maybe they can. But, Chief, Bullwinkle's been in here all the time. so how could he be here and in Wichita Falls at the same time? Now can we go, Chief?
Huh?
Some of the biggest brains in the world. Come on, Bullwinkle. But why me, Mr. Blurt? Course, I keep forgetting. Where in the world is that? Uh-oh. Gentlemen, one of you is in cahoots with a box-top bad man. Gentlemen, one of you is in cahoots with a box-top bad man. Look, if phony box tops are showing up in what you call us down, and if nobody even knows where it is except you people, then, ergo, one of you must be sending the counterfeit box tops there. She's English, and I'll bet whoever it is has his counterfeit box tops hidden right in this building, too. I think we ought to search the whole building. I do insist. Yeah, we're lucky these gears are moving so slow. They'd be pretty dangerous. Look at these gears go, Bullwinkle. Something's gone wrong, Bullwinkle. The controls must have broken. We better get out of here. Hey, the door! It's stuck! Look out, Bullwinkle! Bullwinkle, where are you? I want to fly down and get some help. The clock! The clock is out of control. You said it, Mr. Blurt. Bullwinkle's inside that thing. We gotta break down the door. Here, let's use this fire axe. Hurry! My pal is in danger! Now we'll never get into the clock tower. I'm looking for something to open the tower door with. An axe? A battering ram? A sledgehammer? What is it? A key? Well, let me have it. This must be the wrong key. It's open. Thanks a lot, mister. Bullwinkle? He's gone. Gee, Mr. Soames, is he... Oh, come on now. This is Fiduciary Blurt, chairman of the World Economic Council. And Bullwinkle and I have been hired to find the counterfeiters. We're being helped by Mr. Blurt's chief security officer. Got the picture now? Okay, let's go. Poor Bullwinkle. How can I carry on? I can't help it. You are my best friend. Bullwinkle, is it really you? What are you doing out there? About 429 and a half? Why? Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. We gotta get you in here. Here, let me grab your feet. What's so funny? Give me your hand, Bullwinkle. I'll try to pull you in. It's no use, Bullwinkle. You weigh too much. Well, hang on, Bullwinkle. Somebody's bound to notice you sooner or later. Gee, I guess I was wrong, Bullwinkle, not trusting him. Hokey smoke, I gotta save him. Wait for me, Bullwinkle. I'll be right up. Thanks, Mr. Soames. But, Bullwinkle, are you all right? Yeah, a palm tree just fell on your head. But I'm sure they're storing their box tops right in this building. Because it's the last place anybody with brains would look for them. What have you deduced about this case, Mr. Soames? No, he means it's some mysterious big shop, Bullwinkle. I still think he has his phony box top somewhere in this building. We'll go clear down to the basement and start all over again. If I know Bullwinkle, he will. Wait! There he goes again. Yeah, but not twice in one day. Courage, Bullwinkle, I'll save you. Bullwinkle, you didn't fall down the elevator shaft. Isn't the shaft empty? Well, what are you standing on? Box tops? Bullwinkle, you've discovered the hiding place. Right there. Thanks, Mr. Blurt. Wait. Hey, what's happening to Bullwinkle? Nonsense. Who ever heard of a midget move? Sure. Somebody must be pulling box tops off the bottom of the pile.
I'd better go down and
see who's at the bottom of all this. I got a funny feeling we're not in a building, Bullwinkle. Gee, we must be 10,000 feet up. And here we go! What do we do, Bullwinkle? No, we gotta think. Well, I guess this is it, old pal. The end. It's been swell knowing you, Bullwinkle. Well, let's not say anything more about the terrible fix we're in. Let's talk about something else. Sure is cold, isn't it? Bullwinkle! You had a good show while it lasted, though. Please! That's even worse. We gotta change the subject. Oh, never mind. I just hope they catch that Hemlock Soames fella. I guess so. What one? This isn't heaven, Bullwinkle. No! Bullwinkle, we landed in the river. And we're drifting downstream pretty fast. Bullwinkle, we're heading swiftly down the river and out to sea. This looks like real trouble, Bullwinkle. Yeah, but we're drifting out to sea. Who knows where we'll wind up? Sure. Bullwinkle, there on the shore. It's an American flag. No, that must be a Coast Guard station. Hey, ahoy! Hey, it's us, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I wonder why they're shooting at us. Well, they missed us twice. Bullwinkle, we're sinking. Hey, help! It's going awful fast for a pickup boat, Bullwinkle. I wonder what those cans are. On top of something with an aviator's helmet. Submarine? Hokey smoke! It's American, Commodore, and we're not from any submarine. It's a long story, Commodore. No, wait, I got an idea. So can we go now? Bullwinkle, how you gonna find those box-top bandits in a big city like this? Bullwinkle! No! It has to be something terribly clever and smart. But Bullwinkle, I don't have a single idea. What we need is a brilliant idea. Something tricky, clever, and subtle. Hey, that's it, Bullwinkle. We sure did. We'll advertise. Have some cards printed up. Sure, and we'll offer a reward for information about the box-top badman. How much money do you have, Bullwinkle? Well, it's not much, but it's all we have. But now we gotta get somebody to print us up some reward posters. Looks like a print shop. What'd he say, Bullwinkle? What kind? There is no such cigar. Besides, you don't smoke. Well, we're heroes again, Bullwinkle. Just 'cause they pinned a medal on your coat? Hi, Mr. Nearly. Any mail today? Fine. Open it, Bullwinkle. It may be important. Okay, I will. It's from a New York law firm. My dear Mr. Moose, this is to inform you that your Uncle Dewlap passed on last month. Gee, I'm sorry, Bullwinkle. Were you very close? It says here he was your uncle twice removed. Once for vagrancy and once for loitering. He's left you an inheritance that... You remember him now? Let's see. It's a mine. No, he left you a mine. A claim to a mine. Says here it's on the slopes of Mount Flatten. What's wrong with him? Mount Flatten must be a scary place. Wait up, Bullwinkle. It doesn't say gold mine. Yup, this letter means that mine must be worth an awful lot, and somebody's really going to try to keep us away from it. No, sir, Bullwinkle. We're going to go to Mount Flatten and claim that claim. Nobody's going to scare us, eh, Bullwinkle? Come on, Bullwinkle, I'm almost packed. Here, try this screwdriver. I'm not sure, but I think you need a new suitcase. No, Bullwinkle, it must have been full of dynamite or something. Yeah, just follow the signpost, Bullwinkle, see? Yeah, but we must be going too fast. Look, there's a motorcycle following us. Pull over, Bullwinkle. Hey, that's no policeman. What a crazy driver. Gee, that was close. What are those marks, Bullwinkle? Well, it's all over, Bullwinkle. He must be miles away by now. Bullwinkle, we turn here. How do you know? Watch out for mines. I don't think it means that kind of mines, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, we're in the middle of a minefield. We'd better stop. No, Bullwinkle, I mean landmines. I've been trying to tell you, a landmine is kind of an underground bomb. And we're surrounded by them. Gee, I don't know, Bullwinkle. Okay, heads we go north, tails we go south. Tanks, Bullwinkle. I said tanks, Bullwinkle. You better, our time is running out. Yeah, and they go off real easy, too. What do you suppose that M3 unit is, Bullwinkle? Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle, look at that. Now what do you suppose happens? Hey, how about it? Gee, we could be stranded here from now on, Bullwinkle. How? Hey, that's dangerous. Looks like he's coming back for another crack at you, Bullwinkle. Hey, he's stopping. Gee, this is awful nice of you, Mr. It's a little warm in here, Bullwinkle. Let's roll down a window. What? No door handles either. Hey, I don't like this, Bullwinkle. Hey, mister, what kind of car is this anyway? No door handles. No, sir, Bullwinkle. Something's wrong here. Hey, mister. Bullwinkle, he's a dummy. But look, he really is a dummy. You know what that means, Bullwinkle? No, it means we're going 80 miles an hour with nobody at the wheel. Get the wheel back in, Bullwinkle. I'll see if I can turn off the engine. Anything you say. Bullwinkle, it was just the radio. No, but it looks like it's just a matter of time. Boy, that was pretty hair-raising. I wonder how he made it down safely. Bullwinkle, look at the wheel. Something or somebody's steering this car by remote control. Are you all right, Bullwinkle? I figure whoever was controlling this car pushed the reverse button. Yeah, sure would taste good. Where? Oh, there's nothing there, Bullwinkle. That's a cactus you got hold of. You just saw a mirage, Bullwinkle. You know what a mirage is. No, it's an optical illusion. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. Come on, Bullwinkle. We're bound to find some water soon. Bullwinkle, speak to me, speak to me. Why won't you speak to me? Gee, I gotta get him out of this sun. But, Bullwinkle, you're too weak to walk. Good show, Bullwinkle. Courage, Bullwinkle. Just a little bit further. If we just had some water. Hokey smoke, who are you? Well, how much is your water? Now, wait a minute, Mr. Drain. How did you know we had a deed to a mine? I don't think you ought to do it, Bullwinkle. Anyway, those prices seem awful high. Nah, some other time, maybe. Souvenir, what is it? Chameleons, Bullwinkle. Yeah, it isn't as if we're dying of thirst. I don't believe it. These animals have claws. I still don't believe it. What did I tell you, Bullwinkle? Chameleons, huh? These are scorpions. Come on, Bullwinkle. Did you ever get the funny feeling that you were being followed, Bullwinkle? Must be a cloud in the... Hey! No, look! Gee, do you suppose we're going to be rescued at last? Hey, look out! Nobody's that bad a pilot. Stop, Bullwinkle! Bullwinkle, let go! You're what? I gotta try to get Bullwinkle out of there. Hokey smoke, I'm up in the air. Can you see who the pilot is, Bullwinkle? That voice is awful familiar. No, I mean the pilot's voice. Look out, here we go again. Well, look, if we can't get out, let's try to get inside. Hey, that was pretty easy after all. Well, that's how come. Look down at the ground. Yeah, but now look up. Don't you get it, Bullwinkle? We're flying upside down. Not very much, Bullwinkle. We're falling. Hey, Mr. Pilot, we're gonna crash. That voice, where have I... Bullwinkle, it's Captain Peter Peachfuzz. Boy, that was too close for comfort. You okay, Captain Peachfuzz? But it's daylight, Captain. Of course not. You've got this mask on backwards. Boy, they don't call him Wrong-Way Peachfuzz for nothing. What in the world are you doing in that outfit, Captain? The government's intelligence system? No, that's the wrong label. What about it? Yes?
Oxidasium!
You better bail out, Captain. No, I mean you better parachute. Well, I don't like to say it, Bullwinkle, but we are. Follow us? How come? That's all very interesting, Captain. But why do you want to follow us? What about it? What's so important?
Yes? Oxidasium!
I don't know. You got a map, Bullwinkle? What is it? Nobody knows where we are. Gee, if we could only find somebody who knows this area, somebody who lives here. Abu Ben Boris. But you're Arabs.
Arabia?
Now, wait a minute. You said this is Arabia. The Sahara's in Africa. Keep your eyes open, Bullwinkle. This may be a trap. Can you lead us out of this desert, Mr. Abu Ben Boris? Well, can you? What's that? Pay? Where's all that desert hospitality I've heard so much about? And we do. Well, what do you want? Deeds to mine? Yeah, we got one of those. But it belongs to Bullwinkle. Say, where is Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, old pal, speak to me. Stranger, Bullwinkle, it's me, Rocky. He doesn't know me. Bullwinkle, don't you remember? We're on the way to your Uncle Dewlap's mine. Sure. Don't you have the deed? Yeah. It's us, Bullwinkle. Get us out. Bullwinkle, you recognize me. Your mind isn't a blank anymore. I knew we shouldn't have trusted those two. Yeah. Where is the deed, Bullwinkle? Where's that? Hooray! You got the deed that they were after. Now let's follow their footsteps out of this desert. Bullwinkle, the wind is erasing their Captain. Mirage. Optical illusion. And look, coming down the track. Get off the track, Bullwinkle. No?
Oh.
Boy, that sure looks like a real train to me, Bullwinkle. Look out, Bullwinkle. Gee, that was close. Right. Bullwinkle, if you'll give me a little altitude, I'll try to catch it. Hey! Hey! Stop the train! Golly, looks like I got here just in time. And this time nothing can go wrong. But you must have another reason. Upsidasium. Can't tell us? Surely you can give us a little hint. A lost mountain. Hokey smoke. Yeah, a whole mountain shouldn't be too hard to find. Gee, a lost mountain. And now it's all yours, Bullwinkle. Hey, there's someone standing on the tracks waving a red cloth. No, that's a warning to stop. Well, there's one way to fix that. Pull the emergency cord, Bullwinkle. Yeah, I wonder who the hero was that flagged down the train. GOP? Bullwinkle, that's top secret. Just the same, we better get back on the train and... Yike! Look, Bullwinkle, it's leaving without us. Hey, I'm sure I don't know. Wait up! Well, there it goes. And leave my pal stranded here? Never. Now I wonder how we get from here to Mount Flatten, Bullwinkle. Hey, that's right. Let's unfold it and take a look. You hold this side and I'll hold this side. Hey, Mr. Mojave Max, this is supposed to be a secret map. A terrible memory. Well, maybe it's okay. Now, which way is Mount Flatten? Gee, this map is pretty useless. Nonsense, Bullwinkle. Let's just pick a direction and start looking. Let's just toss a pebble into the air and see which way it falls. Too small. Too big. Hey, Bullwinkle, look at that rock. No, there on the side. To Mount Flatten. Come on, Bullwinkle. At last we're going to find your lost mine. We better let him, Bullwinkle. We don't know anything about mining. But I thought all grizzled old prospectors had a mule. Hey, there's another direction marker. We're going the right way, all right. Bullwinkle, the arrow's pointing back the way we came. We must have. Well, if you think of anything, let us know, won't you? But this means we must have passed Mount Flatten. Yeah, it's pretty flat, all right. Not a whole mountain. Now let's think. Bullwinkle, I think I got it. If Mount Flatten isn't back there, and it isn't ahead there, and it isn't down there, ergo, it must be up there. No wonder it's not on the map. Well, that's easy, Bullwinkle. Upsidasium. I mean, Mount Flatten is full of that anti-gravity metal, upsidasium. Now, the only thing to worry about is how to get up there. Getting us up there? Well, you give me a start and I'll try flying up, Bullwinkle. Ellie! Golly, I'm gonna stall out. Next time I ought to do it, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, don't do it! That! Never fear, Bullwinkle. I'm coming. Bullwinkle, don't do it. There's only one thing to do, Bullwinkle. What's that? No, I have a plan. Something. Get us out of here. What fine print? It says, out of order. A good idea. Ready, Bullwinkle? Hurry! Now I wonder which way to Bullwinkle's mine. Bullwinkle, we gotta let Captain Peachfuzz know we found Mount Flatten. Keen idea, eh, Bullwinkle? We're sending smoke signals. You remember how to tell upsidasium, Bullwinkle? No. Upsidasium is the only stuff in the world that falls up. Does it fall up? Then forget it. Yeah. Bullwinkle, I think we hit it. No, I mean this looks like pure upsidasium. Bullwinkle, throw it away. Yeah, but you gotta be here to spend it. And now it's too late for you to let go. Drop it, Bullwinkle. If you still have your pick with you, just break some pieces off the rock. Don't chip any more, Bullwinkle. That's just right. Boy, keeping that stuff is going to be harder than getting it. Hey, Bullwinkle, isn't that Mojave Max and Death Valley Dottie? That's a mighty strange-looking balloon they're in. We gotta figure out how to hold on to our upsidasium, Bullwinkle. We need somebody who knows all there is to know about mining. Good idea, Bullwinkle. Yep, and we need your help with it, Mr. Mac. So what do we keep it in? That's right. Great. That Mojave Mac seems like like a good sort. Sure got dark all of a sudden. Something must be blocking the sunlight. It's a great big rock coming down at us. No time to worry about that. Let go of the rope. Sure, our only chance is to stay ahead of that falling rock for as long as we can. It's about even, Bullwinkle. What's that? I hate to think, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, this is the longest mine shaft I ever fell down. I'll try to swing us out from under it, Bullwinkle. We better get back up the rope, Bullwinkle. But Mojave Max and Death Valley Dottie will be worried about us. What? Bullwinkle, look there! Yeah, but it's headed right for us. Hang on, Bullwinkle. Not quite, Bullwinkle. He's turning. I wonder who's in that plane. That could only be one person I know of.
Captain Peach Fuzz.
But he's a close friend. Well, maybe I can stop him. Scully, he's headed for Bullwinkle again. I'm not upside down. You are. Boy, that was a near thing. But anyway, Bullwinkle is safe at last. Bullwinkle! Bullwinkle, grab onto the tail! Bullwinkle, I am, but nothing's happening.
Fun-filled.
Flying along smoothly. Actually, it's like this.
Oh.
I am, Bullwinkle, but nothing's happening. You did? We have just one chance, Bullwinkle. If Wrong Way Peach Fuzz built the controls, maybe they work backwards. Yeah, I want to shove this wheel forward. I figure the ship will just disintegrate. Were you scared, Bullwinkle? Boy, we're sure glad you're here, Captain Peach Fuzz. We found out why this mountain floats in the air. Because it's chock full of... This mountain is chock full of upsidasium, daisium, daisium, daisium. I don't like this place, Captain. Let's go. And look on the rock, an enormous shadow. What do you suppose it is? But there's nobody there. Come on while we still can. There've been a lot of strange goings-on in Mount Flatten, Captain. Why don't we notify Washington? I mean, we gotta tell the government. They'll send somebody to help us. And there's only one thing to do then. If the government can't come to Mount Flatten will go to the government. Sure. It's the only way, Bullwinkle. We gotta figure out how to get this floating mountain back to Washington. Yes? Easy. We just take this jet motor out of your plane, fasten it to the mountain, and zoom! Sure. Come on, give me a hand. Not if we fly at night. Okay, Bullwinkle, let's go! What's that? Nothing to worry about, Captain Peach Fuzz. Watch. Now let's get some sleep till it gets dark again. Rise and shine, everybody! That land down there looks pretty familiar, but I think this is exactly where we started from. No doubt about it, we haven't moved an inch. Why, Captain? Well, all we can do is try again. Fire away, Bullwinkle! What? We don't have an anchor, Bullwinkle. Captain, why are you giving orders to abandon ship? No, sir, I'm not going to give up. Fire up, Bullwinkle. No, Bullwinkle, this time we keep our eyes open. We won't sleep. We'll stand guard instead. We haven't gained an inch, Bullwinkle. What's that? Hey, Bullwinkle, do you feel anything strange? But we're not supposed to be moving at all. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle, look there. When we went to sleep, it took us back where we started. It's Mojave Max and Death Valley Dottie. Hey, you two. After 'em, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, that's a false beard. We better tell Captain Peach Fuzz right away. Captain, shouldn't we notify Washington? Hi, fellas. Lots of them are Washington senators, Bullwinkle. No, these are real senators. They can't play baseball. Look, Bullwinkle, they got a big steel cover on top of the pile, and it's chained to the floor. It's us, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'd just like to see anybody try to steal any of this stuff. Oh, dear. I can't sleep, Bullwinkle. No, it's all those lights outside. I need a pair of dark glasses. Hey, that's a great idea, Bullwinkle. Uh-oh, I can't. No goggles, they're gone. Somebody must have stolen to look like me, Bullwinkle. I don't know, but I bet it has something to do with that upsidasium. Come on. But I tell you, it isn't me. It's somebody else up there, General. Something's going on up there, Bullwinkle. Let's go. You don't have to, Bullwinkle. It's mine. Somebody took my helmet out of my room. That's right, he was. I haven't left your sight since I got here. You mean you're letting me go? Hey, wait, General. one thing to do, Bullwinkle. I'm gonna try to round up those trucks. Then we gotta hurry. Come on. The Fort Knick-Knack Missile Base. So you see, if one of your missiles can boost me up in the air, maybe I can get the Upsidasium back. Then I guess my idea's a washout. Bullwinkle, that's it! Come on! To General Broadbeam's office. Yeah, but I'm not a squirrel. Look at my orders. Hurry, Bullwinkle! Yeah, but the trucks are flying away. Hello, Broadbeam. Yes, sir. But I'm not high enough to reach the truck. I'm gonna try to fix it. Now if I can just get the last truck to work. Hokey smoke, I'm out of gas! Bullwinkle! But it already is a federal case! Tie a heavy rope to a rock, Bullwinkle! Throw the rock over the trucks, quick! Good throwing, Bullwinkle! That's done! Do you have anybody new working here? After him! He ducked into this supply room, Bullwinkle! I can hear somebody breathing! Shh! Somebody's coming! Hi, General! Gee, that looked like out to lunch, I shall return. But I still hear somebody breathing. Let's see who it is. No, then what's making that shadow on the wall? Yeah, that's the one. What are you gonna do with us? Shh, Bullwinkle, we only have one chance to get out of here. We gotta rush him. The light's coming from behind those boxes. He must be there. It's our only hope. You hit him high and I'll hit him low. Go, Bullwinkle! Our hour has come. Bullwinkle, we gotta rush him. The light's coming from over that way. He must be there. You hit him high, I'll hit him low. Now, Bullwinkle! Bullwinkle, look at him! But how come your shadow looks so fierce? Well, we were a little scared. Well, looks like it's the end of the trail, Mr. Big. Grab him, Bullwinkle! You let him get away, Bullwinkle! Quick, after him! I don't think so, Bullwinkle. Look what's in front of the vault. Hey, General, sir! I don't know, but remember, he's a general. We'll try to sneak up on him from inside, General.
Stand back.
It's a summons. It means someone's in trouble. Hey, look up there. There's your answer. That's just what I mean. Where are all the TV antennas? Okay, let's get those antennas back up. Well, there's only one thing to do, Bullwinkle. No, see the sheriff. What I'd like to know is what would anybody want him for? Were they sawed off, Sheriff? Were they just busted off? Bitten off? You bet, Sheriff. I think we ought to set a trap. Right, Sheriff. You take the first watch, Bullwinkle. Hey, is it my turn to... Hokey smoke! Bullwinkle, how could you do it? You went to sleep at your post. How could you do it? Who did it? Tell me who did it, Bullwinkle, and we'll... Can't tell me? Your best friend, your old buddy boy. Gee, it looks as if Frostbite Falls has lost its TV permanently. Don't worry, folks. I promise I won't fail you. Thank you, and I'll do my best to track down the culprit. No doubt about it, Bullwinkle. This post was bitten clear through. But who could have done it? Through an iron post? No, it has to be some unknown creature. 6-foot mouse. But why didn't you tell me before? I don't, but it sure helps the plot. Well, now how can we catch him? No, that's too small. But hey, Bullwinkle, you got it. No, listen. Now where'll we put it? Sure, so it ought to be full of mice. Right. Now you put the bait in the trap. Sure. I brought along a little snack for that metal muncher. Well, I figure he won't be able to resist it. Don't drop it, Bullwinkle. No, I don't. Is that you, Bullwinkle? Your teeth are chattering. You got a cold? Hokey smoke, it's a 6-foot mouse. Uh-oh, there's no way out of this room. The window's blocked up. Looks like an old mattress. Gee, maybe he's leaving. It's okay, Bullwinkle. I got him caught. I'm not sure, Bullwinkle, but I think he ran down. Those are paintings of the old Blakely ancestors, Bullwinkle. They sure look alike, don't they? Bullwinkle, that's a picture of the monster mouse. What do you mean? Bullwinkle, it is real. Gee, how many of those things are there? Bullwinkle, this is a secret passageway. Sure is dark in here. You don't have your hand in front of your face. Look ahead there, Bullwinkle. Sounds like voices in there, Bullwinkle. Put your ear to the door and listen. Run, Bullwinkle! taken us to their leader. Look! Now, where have I seen that face before? No, that was somebody else. Bullwinkle, it's him! Their leader, the Big Cheese. That voice. Haven't you heard it somewhere, Bullwinkle? What are you going to do with us, Mr. Big Cheese? What big plan is that?
What?
Don't worry, Bullwinkle. People aren't going to leave the country just because the TV breaks down. I just can't believe it, Bullwinkle. No, I mean they're deserting their country. Gee, you can't believe in anything anymore. Okay, let's go, Herman. I can't, Bullwinkle. I'm too low in my mind.
Oh.
Well, just look at these pictures the Big Cheese gave us. His plan is working. People are leaving the country in droves. Oh, Bullwinkle, look there in the courtyard. Yeah, and I got a hunch it's going to be used pretty soon. What's that, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, you're right. That's not even English. Those pictures weren't taken in America. People aren't leaving the country. We gotta figure a way out of this, Bullwinkle. Well, goodbye, old pal. We've sure had some swell adventures together. Bullwinkle, he's run down. Now let's get out of here. And I don't think he's gonna run down. Golly, he's got me cornered. You ever try to stop long? Bullwinkle, we're not running away. Well, you go on if you want to, Bullwinkle, but I'm going back to Bleakley Mansion. Gee, you're brave, Bullwinkle. Duty's calling us, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, there's a great big flower pot coming down right at your head. Now to plan our attack, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, we gotta come up with an answer. What is it, Bullwinkle? That's the answer? What's the question? Not to our problem, it's not. How do you beat a metal-munching mechanical mouse? You what? Close the door, Bullwinkle. That's it, Bullwinkle. They'll eat anything. I'm gonna cook up something special. Don't worry, we'll be ready. Hold on, Bullwinkle. The caramels are almost cool. They're for the mice. Okay, Bullwinkle, stand aside. Oh, my plan is working. They're going, Bullwinkle. Now let's find out where they came from. What's the matter, Bullwinkle? Can't cut your tongue? Boy, this is sure gonna cut down on the dialogue. Time to go now. Anyway, be with us next time for the Space Rat. Bullwinkle, that looks like a spaceship. You know what this means, Bullwinkle? No, it means the fiendish plot against the country may succeed after all. Bullwinkle, haven't you been following the story? Okay, fill 'em in, will ya? If we could just find out where they come from. Yeah, but where does it come from? Well, let's sneak up on it and see. Well, you can't be a hero if you got a gang with you. Bullwinkle, it's the Big Cheese. Let's go. Not that way, this way. But he's all alone. Bullwinkle, the Big Cheese. No, Bullwinkle. No. Him. He makes a nice-looking statue, don't he? Hey, Bullwinkle, he's been scrooched. Scrooched. Sure, and just where do we find Moon Man? Or, hey, Moon Man, come on out. Bullwinkle, I think that voice belongs to our old buddy Cloyd, the Moon Man. And that's his pal, Gidney. And this is Gidney. But what are you doing down here? Gee, Bullwinkle, they're the ones behind this whole sinister plot. Well, we'll just have to wait for them to get unscrewed. They're on the loose again, Bullwinkle. We gotta stop those metal-munching mice, is what? Come on, we'll take the shortcut and head them off.
At the pass.
We gotta fight them to the end, Bullwinkle. What's that? Never mind that. We gotta head them off.
At the pass.
Listen to that, Bullwinkle. They'll be on us in a minute. Remember, they shall not pass. Yeah, us. Bullwinkle, they're taking another road. Let's face it, fellas, we failed miserably. How are we ever going to get rid of those mice? Bullwinkle, that's it. You sure did. We'll advertise for a Pied Piper to get rid of the moon mice. Wanted, Pied Piper to get rid of moon mice. Not even offering a great big reward? Rough on rats, chase 'em off. Are you a real piper? Okay, Mr. Chase 'em off. We'll pay you $1 for every mechanical metal-munching moon mouse you pipe away from here. Wanted, high-class Pied Piper to get rid of monstrous mechanical metal-munching moon mice. Okay, Mr. Chase 'em off. We'll give you $1 for every moon mouse you pipe away from here. Yeah, and here he comes again already. You know, Bullwinkle, those mice are all beginning to look alike. Gee, we owe you close to $6,000. But it's worth it if it means the end of the moon mice. I thought you said your work was guaranteed. Gee, there must be more of those moon mice than I thought. 100,000? It's $100,000, Bullwinkle. Gee, we don't have that much money. Guess we gotta leave it. Mr. Big, but you didn't hear what Well, I guess that means we're whipped. Well, how can we fight somebody who's clear up on the moon? Gee, I'm feeling very low, 'cause I'm facing my TV set and it's bust. No thanks, Bullwinkle. Please, Bullwinkle! What's that? Cheer up, Kidney. He only knows a few more.
Moon mice!
Listen, what's that sound? Oh, this is awful. Quick, Bullwinkle, call the sheriff. On the phone, I mean. Save your breath, Bullwinkle. Look here. All right, fellas, let's stick together now. What colors, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, they're applauding. No? Bullwinkle, you're an honest-to-goodness Pied Piper. Bullwinkle, look, your audience is leaving you. Keep it up, Bullwinkle, they're coming back. It's working, they're all back. Loud what? Sing some more, Bullwinkle. Well, you better think of some fast.
Oh.
I think the natives are getting restless. Quick, sing something, Bullwinkle. Not that, Bullwinkle. Don't you remember the middle part? But that's such a fierce-looking mob. Who are you? Colonel Tomsk Parkoff, showbiz manager. Well, what have we got to lose? What is it, Colonel Tomsk? Did you tune your ukulele, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, you did it! Oh, happy day! Well, Bullwinkle, the moon mouse caper is over. Well, go ahead. We'll listen, won't we, fellas? Who's he? Hello, Rocky the Flying Squirrel speaking. Oh, it's for you, Bullwinkle. Somebody else wants a weather forecast. The Bobbsey twins at the seashore. Well, he's asleep. Why didn't you call the weatherman? Hey, what are you guys... Oh. Hello, Sheriff Wright. This is Rocky. Two fellas just came in here and took... Oh, hello, Mabel. Well, I'd like to talk to... Well, I'm fine, thanks. Could I speak... No, he's not so good. Somebody... No, it's not a cold in the antlers. Somebody stole his bunion. Oh, never mind. I'll go see the sheriff. I gotta hurry. Who knows where they're taking Bullwinkle or why? Well, let's go after him. Why not, Sheriff? Yeah? You mean? Well, then there's only one thing to do. I'm going straight to Washington. But you gotta help me. My buddy and his bunion have been swiped, and Is this the Veterans Administration? No, sir. You see, my buddy and his bunion have been swiped. Is this the health department? But, no, I have glasses. You see, my buddy and his bunion were swiped. No, but I will. Is this the... Rocky, I'm a squirrel. My buddy, his bunion, swiped. I was already there. What's that? Well, he has a bunion that tells you if it's gonna rain or not. I do? Forecast room, top secret, do not enter. But this is an emergency. Gee, that sounds like... It is, Captain Peach Fuzz. But I thought you were head of intelligence. What are you doing in the Weather Bureau? And you use all those great machines out there to predict the weather? Peoria, Oshkosh, Skaneateles. Well, what do I make it? So you see, we gotta get Bullwinkle back. Because Bullwinkle's bunion can tell you when it's gonna rain. Yeah. Any luck, Captain? Ourselves? Gee, it looks like it's gonna be a rough trip. Look out, Captain! How do you know what direction to go in, Captain? That's a direction finder? Captain, look! That must be the plane! Bullwinkle! Hokey smoke, Captain! I can't see a thing! Never mind that now, Captain. We better start swimming. You can swim, can't you? Uh-oh. Gee, you sank like a rock. Heavy sandwiches. Hey, this isn't sandwiches. It's an inflatable life raft. Yeah, but this time you did the wrong thing the right way. Well, there it is, Captain. Isn't it a lovely sight? Well, let's start paddling. Stroke, stroke. Wait a minute, Captain. We're not getting anywhere. Gee, I'm just worried about Bullwinkle. I sure hope nothing's happened to him. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Captain, look there. Come on, Captain. Let's paddle. Well, for one thing, you've been paddling with the wrong end of the paddle. And for another, the current is against us now. It's no use. We're drifting farther away, Captain. Well, maybe if we had a mast with a sail on it, we could make some headway. Well, let's get it out. Attaboy, Captain. Put it back in, Captain. Well, Captain, you lucked in again. And look, I guess the natives saw us coming. Looks like they're throwing a party. Hokey smoke, Captain, that's Bullwinkle. We gotta save him. Yeah, well, we do. What do you have in mind? Yeah? Yeah, but how about you, Captain? They'll capture you then. Gee, you're brave, Captain. Gee, I'm scared. That's what I'm scared of. But why execute us? Well, what did Bullwinkle do? Bullwinkle, a wizard. Bullwinkle was substitute for an ogle bird? What happened to the ogle bird? Now, wait. Hey! Hey, Your Majesty, if we could find your ogle bird, would you let us go? Just follow the tracks. Those tracks. Are you all right, Bullwinkle? As far as I can figure, these are the tracks of two ogle birds, Your Majesty. Rocky, I don't care. There's two sets of tracks and they lead right to the water's edge. Wait a minute. Maybe the ogle was bird-napped. No, bird-napped by somebody disguised as another ogle bird. Somebody who would use his fortune-telling powers for evil purposes. And it looks like two sets of ogle tracks. Then how come this other set of tracks? A what, Bullwinkle? What's that mean? Sure, look, it's the only island around here with a mountain high enough for an ogle bird to live on. Good. Rocky, you know, I don't think we're exactly welcome on this island. What? Do you think anybody spotted us yet, Your Majesty? Die now, pay later. Yeah. Watch out for the surf, Bullwinkle. The waves. Don't let the waves swamp the boat. You? I thought you were used to shooting the rapids. We better split up, fellas. I'll go this way. Your Majesty go that way, and Bullwinkle go straight ahead. Golly, I'll bet we find the ogle bird in there. Ogle bird! Where are you? Ogle! Why don't you answer? Oh, Ogle! Ogle! Hokey smokes! Sounds like the ogle bird's right over that hill. Ogle! 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 Ogle!
Gotcha!
Bullwinkle!
But I...
Well, that's certainly one on me. What? Hey, look! That's no rock. It's an egg. And look, there's a message inside it. When you get this fortune egg, you'll climb the hill and shake a leg. But the ogle managed to lay an egg and roll it out to us. Pretty clever, eh, Bullwinkle? Well, I guess we better be leaving for home, King Bushwick. And goodbye to you too, ogle boy, bird. Yeah, it seems to have taken a liking to Bullwinkle. Hey, I think I know just the solution, Your Majesty. That's just it, Bullwinkle. I told him to do just the opposite of what he says. That's an ogle bird prediction, folks. Meaning, be with us next time, won't you, if you're a boy or girl, to see the further adventures of... Huh? What is it, Bullwinkle? Yeah, here you are. Say, have you seen the morning paper? It says here they're looking for a moose foot with Rue Britannia on it. Yeah, like that. Bullwinkle, your foot!
You know,
but Bullwinkle! Yeah, but those words on the bottom of your foot, don't you know what that means? No, you're the new Earl of Crankcase. Those aren't porpoises, Bullwinkle. Nah, they're probably diving for pennies. Bullwinkle, that's seawater. Bullwinkle, you're an Earl. Bullwinkle, this ship is sinking. Sinking.
Ooh.
Now we head for the law office of Lamb, Curry, and Rice to claim the inheritance. If we can get a cab. 3 drivers, that's funny. No, I mean, I think we've seen those fellas before.
Yeah.
Gee, you'd think we'd be at the lawyer's office by now. Maybe so, but we better find out. Say, fellas, why are we stopping? Let's give 'em a hand, Bullwinkle.
But...
Well, we can't fool around any longer. Let's get to the lawyer's office. Is it true, Mr. Lamb? Is Bullwinkle really the new Earl? I don't like the looks of it, Bullwinkle. Say, this place doesn't look so bad. Bullwinkle, what are you doing up there? This is no time for fooling around. Come on down.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's probably just a broom closet. Forget it. Hokey smoke! A spear just shot over my head. Bullwinkle! Oh, my gosh. For a minute, I thought that Moosehead was you. I think somebody's out to get you, Bullwinkle. Let's phone Scotland Yard. And Bullwinkle's going to inherit a £1,000,000 note. Nevertheless, that's what you're going to inherit. That must be the police, Bullwinkle. Golly, officers, I'm sure glad you're here. I fear for Bullwinkle's life. How come we have to stay in here? Well, at least we'll be safe in here. Better not eat too many, Bullwinkle. They'll make you thirsty. Bullwinkle, what's the matter? Where? Now how do you feel? Are you a doctor? I'm glad you're here, Doctor. Bullwinkle's sick. Hello, drugstore. Send over some bellyache pills. What? But you told me he'd be fine. Bullwinkle! But the doctor said you were dead. You better not, Bullwinkle. You're supposed to stay inside for 1 week. Oh, I think I'll go upstairs and take a nap. Better not, Bullwinkle. Stop, Bullwinkle. You're heading for the door. We won! We won! You know what day this is, Bullwinkle? No, it's your last day inside Abominable Manor. When the clock strikes midnight, the lawyer will arrive with your £1,000,000 note. You'll be rich. A butler. Where did you come from? Say, this is pretty good. How's your salad? Oh, what's going on, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, it's gone. You mean the printing came off on your foot? Boy, am I glad that's over. Sure was funny how that bath mat inscription fooled us. Oh, no. Did you really bury $1,000,000 in a pot, Colonel McCornpone? It looks a little old-fashioned. I can see why. We sure will, Colonel. Now, wait a minute, Colonel. You have a whole stack of papers right in the back of the building, don't you? Yeah, but look at the headlines, Colonel. Cost of living up again. Local dog chases local cat over local fence. You see, they're the same headlines that are in today's papers. Sure, you can print the contest rules around the edges. No, I'm more of a squirrel. Gee, a pot containing $1,000,000. Renovated? And here's our first clue, Bullwinkle. But where, Colonel McCornpone? How about digging right here, Bullwinkle? It's no use, Bullwinkle. Everybody else is digging in the most likely spot. But that's ridiculous, Bullwinkle. The treasure? Hokey smoke. Yeah, 30 days. Hey, Bullwinkle, the sheriff says you can go now. Looks that way, Bullwinkle. If it'll make you feel better, Bullwinkle, I won't dig any either. That's right, mister. You know, Bullwinkle, I think I've seen that face somewhere before. Maybe you better go visit your relatives in Ponca City, Bullwinkle. That'll take your mind off the treasure. Gee, I sent him off all by himself. Suppose he gets lost. I'd better follow him. Hey, any of you fellas see a moose go by here? I'm sorry, but I can't. Whoop! Oh! That voice. Where have I heard that voice? You said it. You said it. Gee, if I can just get to the fuse, maybe I can put it out. Ow! That'll never do. Gee, I guess I'm really a goner this time. Help! Help! Who is it? Who's there? Well, who's me? Bullwinkle, you've come to save me. Golly, Bullwinkle, those fellas are going to rob the bank. You know what we got to do, don't you? No, we got to warn them. No, we have to warn the people in the bank. Come on. You mean astute, Bullwinkle. That was the wrong thing to say, Bullwinkle. Hey, wait a minute. It's me. Robbers, crooks, thieves. Not you, Mr. Fremley. You have bandits in your basement. After 'em, Bullwinkle. They can't have gone far. Give me a hand, Bullwinkle. I gotta catch 'em. You what, Bullwinkle? What was it you said I had, Doctor? Hokey smoke. Bullwinkle! But I just gotta follow Bullwinkle. But that's easy. Gee, I can't see him anywhere. Hey, Bullwinkle! Hokey smoke, who are you? Honeychild Moose Moss. Well, I'm pleased to meet you, Miss Honeychild. Is that fearful Jay Jeopardy? Hokey smoke, who are you? Gee, welcome to Minnesota, Miss Moose Moss. Bullwinkle, it's you. Did you find the bank robbers and the money? Well, 3 pairs of socks and a peanut butter sandwich. Hey, Bullwinkle, that valise looks just like yours. Her name's Honeychild Moose Moss. No offense, Miss Moose Moss, but could we see inside your suitcase? That's a pocketbook. Yeah. 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 Bullwinkle, it's a kite made of $100 bills. Right, you did have the money, Bullwinkle. But your name's Honeychild. Grab that suitcase, Bullwinkle. Good work. What's in it? Bullwinkle, she tricked us. After her, Bullwinkle. You know what that means, Bullwinkle? No.
Come, anyway.
Listen, Bullwinkle, it's a wig. She wasn't a real moose. What's that? I don't think so, but let's look. Nothing left but 3 pairs of socks, Bullwinkle. Well, let's get back to town, Bullwinkle. What is it, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, are you all right? Gee, Bullwinkle, it's a total loss. It's that gangster. He's unconscious. How come? Well, that's different, Bullwinkle. But we haven't done anything, Mr. Haven't we met before, Mr. Babyface? Faster, Bullwinkle. We gotta get this money back to the bank. I'm not so sure, Bullwinkle. Look there. Hey, let us in, Mr. Friendly. But we got this money. But it's your money. Now we gotta figure out how to get rid of this money, Bullwinkle. Hey, let's take it to the sheriff's office. Maybe he can help. So we thought you might keep this money in a nice safe cell. Swell, go ahead. It's in our contract. Good work, Bullwinkle. Yeah. The Bank of Oop? Where's that, What happened, Bullwinkle? They'd have to be awful big ones. Well, hang on, Bullwinkle. I'll bring the sheriff. I don't think so, Sheriff. Look there. We gotta get those greenbacks back, Bullwinkle. You leave it to me, Sheriff. Now, give me a boost up, Bullwinkle. I've got some cleanup work to do. Uh-oh. Excuse me, Mr. Braunschweiger. I thought you were a $100 bill. Uh-oh. I gotta find someplace to hide this money. But where? That's it. The old ice house. Nobody'd ever think to go in there. Bullwinkle, what are you doing here? Come on. We gotta hide this vacuum cleaner full of money. Yeah, but that board isn't loose. Good. I'll just put... Uh-oh. There's something here already. I'll say, look.
Oh.
Bullwinkle, it's the picayune pot. Yeah. Now we've only got one problem.
What's...
Staying alive to collect it. Yike! Never. Here, catch, Bullwinkle. No, sir, Mr. Babyface Braunschweiger. You won't get by me. I don't think so, Bullwinkle. Well, you see, that's not the door to outside. I tricked him. Read the sign. Just watch. There it is. It's all in a block of ice. Coming right up, Sheriff. What's that? How come, Bullwinkle? Look out. It's tipping over. Keen pictures, eh, Bullwinkle? You mean a trolley named Tallulah starring March Marlowe and his ultry-sultry look? We sure had an ultry-sultry look, though. Can you? That didn't look very ultry-sultry to me. Gee, you just looked at them and they fainted. Boy, try it again. I didn't know you had it in you, Bullwinkle. You're as good as March Marlowe. Try it one more time just to make sure. Sure looks like it. Elmo Lincoln. The annual Moose Picnic. Hollywood! Why the mattress, Bullwinkle? In a mattress? Why don't you use a safe deposit box? Not to sleep on, to keep your money in. Well, I think it's just silly. You go on if you want to. I'm going to stay here. Tut-tut, Rocket J. Squirrel. Who are you? I'm your conscience. You can't let Bullwinkle go. Why not? Think of your friendship. Well... Think of your years together. Well, think of the plot. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll do it. I'll go along to keep him out of trouble. You should live so long. Yeah, now he's convinced he's the greatest actor in the world. You're not? But you can't go to Hollywood, Bullwinkle. Oh, isn't that terrible? Come on now, Bullwinkle, you're not serious. Wait up, Bullwinkle. You're my buddy. I gotta go along with you. What's that mean? Yeah, who are you? Not you, you. Nobody seems to care very much, Bullwinkle. Bye. I thought you were greeting us with open hearts. And that voice. Christmas, maybe? Craig Antler. School. Fee. Shh, I think he's coming. Quite a difference, Bullwinkle. I think so. Bullwinkle, you look terrible. But you're not learning anything. What was that? Gee, No, and neither will anybody else. Nobody'll ever give you an acting job.
But
And who are you? Who is he, Miss Fitz?
Alfred Hitchhike?
What's certain something? That's good. You mean you're really going to put Bullwinkle in a movie? What's the name of this picture? What does a producer produce? Hurry, Bullwinkle. That's Rocky and Bullwinkle. What do you mean? So? And that's the saddest part. But gee, Crag, don't you want to be a famous comedian and make hilarious movies? What's not fitting? Oh, that's just an old wives' tale, Bullwinkle. I mean, it's just make-believe. Sure, there's no such thing as a wailing whale. Oh, Bullwinkle. Oh, come on, there just couldn't be such a thing. Yep, and this is Frostbite Falls, Minnesota. Who's chicken? Who's chicken? Rocky. No, we don't got it to go. My country? Freedom? Mother? Count me in. You feeling seasick, Bullwinkle? Well, if you think this is bad, Bullwinkle, just wait till we cast off. Say, who's the captain of this fishing boat, Mr. Parnassus? I'd sure like to meet him. Sure is nice of you to take such an interest, Mr. Parnassus. Uh-oh, we're underway. But Bullwinkle, I'm the only one that can swim. Bullwinkle! S-A-V-E-M-E. Savim? That doesn't make sense. Save me! Aha, that's the message. Did you get Mr. Parnassus, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, you saved him! Gee, how did you ever manage to get into that little ring? You wouldn't want her to drop the torch, would you? Gee, Bullwinkle, I wonder when we'll see her again. What's the matter with that captain anyway? I don't think he even has one, Bullwinkle. Full speed astern, Captain! Captain, Captain! Full steam astern, avast and below and all that stuff. No use shouting anymore, Bullwinkle. We don't even know where he is. What's that? Come on, we only got a few seconds. You don't suppose he's below, do you? Follow me. Bullwinkle, do you hear what I hear? That sounds like Captain Peter Wrongway Peach Fuzz. There's no time to talk now, Captain. Shove those controls to full speed ahead. Sure, I know we do just the opposite. Captain, you haven't changed an iota. Well, any place we can fish for maybe Dick. What's that? Grab him, Bullwinkle!
Got him!
All right, Captain. You can set our course for home. Shh. Remember what happened earlier in the episode? They liked it once, they'll love it twice. Well, we might as well get started, Bullwinkle. Break out the fishing tackle. What's a rowboat for, Bullwinkle? So? What's that? Never fear, Bullwinkle. Remember, it's for home and mother. Bullwinkle! Bullwinkle, I got the strangest feeling that somebody's watching me. No, somebody else. Yeah, I guess you're right.
But
Don't worry, Bullwinkle. We're sure to get a bite. Huh? You know, Bullwinkle, I got a funny feeling we're being watched. Home. That's what I want to know. Yeah, by whom? Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Look there. It looks like a big shiny eye. We see it, Captain Peach Fuzz. Just looks like a big eye floating by itself, way out in the middle of the ocean. Gee, this is terrible, Bullwinkle. Foundering, Bullwinkle. He means all that water sinking our boat. What's that? We gotta think of something in a hurry. That's it, Bullwinkle. You got it. We'll take to the boat. No, we'll row out in a lifeboat and try to turn that thing off. Bullwinkle, look! You go ahead, Bullwinkle. I gotta save Captain Peach Fuzz. The wheelhouse was full of water. Didn't you signal open the door? Nice going, Bullwinkle. Be careful, Bullwinkle. Hokey smoke, break out the diving equipment, Captain. I'm going after him. Captain, while I'm underwater, you keep going in circles. Bye! Gee, it's sure gloomy down here. I better go back up and get a flashlight. Hokey smoke, looks like Bullwinkle and I are here to stay. Bullwinkle! What? Help! 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 You must laugh awful easy. Hokey smoke, I'm gonna be squashed. It's Captain Peach Fuzz. Yeah, what? It's getting lighter. Pretty soon we ought to be on the surface. Yeah, but what land? Captain, I don't think this is even the United States. Sure is pretty, though. What do you mean? That's right. Hey, let us go. Yeah, and in Bullwinkle's voice. I'm afraid he's inside that monster. Don't worry, Bullwinkle. We'll save you. We can try. Hey, it sounds hollow. Do you suppose... Hey, that thing isn't alive at all. It never was. It's some kind of a machine. Hokey Smoke, who are you? Mayor of what? Suburbia? Bullwinkle, it's you. Bullwinkle, what are you doing in there? You know what I mean. Well, it wasn't so very funny. That's what I mean. Where? Bullwinkle, is it really you? You mean this whole city is underwater? You mean? Yeah, but where does your light come from? Hey, what's happening, Mayor LaPompano? Seaquakes? I never heard of seaquakes. To what? What causes seaquakes, Mayor LaPompano? Hokey Smoke, what is it? What are we gonna do? Bullwinkle, can't you ever be serious? I'm up to my neck. Then we gotta do something. How about stuffing something in that hole? Here, Captain, there's a cork in this bottle. What happens when it fills up? That won't work either, Bullwinkle. What's that? There must be an answer. Bullwinkle, that's it. No, you did. Head bone. Use your head bone. Sure it is. Bullwinkle, you can plug up the hole with your antlers. Very interesting, Mayor LaPompano, but we've really got to get going. Bullwinkle, did you forget we're supposed to be hunting for maybe Dick? What do you see in the periscope, Captain? Maybe it's just a reflection. Let me have a look. That's an eye, all right, but it's not a reflection. My eyes are blue. That eye is brown. Captain, it's maybe Dick. He's right behind us. Why so many orders, Captain? Bullwinkle, let's get out of here. You can stop pedaling now, Bullwinkle. It's not late, Bullwinkle. No, I don't know how to say this, Bullwinkle. You can understand Czechoslovakian? That's it, Bullwinkle. Go ahead and laugh. Light a light and you'll see why. Looks like... Yeah, us. Hey, where's that noise coming from, Bullwinkle? Stairs? Bullwinkle. Hey, now, wait just a minute.
And...
No, listen to that. That's it. Maybe Dick is made out of steel. Don't you see? That means he isn't a whale at all. He's a ship, and I'll bet he's a pirate ship. Who are you? Captain Horatio Hornswoggle. Haven't we met before, Captain Hornswoggle? I'm sure I've seen him somewhere, Bullwinkle. Where? No, that's somebody else. What are you going to do with us, Captain Hornswoggle? Rollo? Yike! What happened? And I'm a squirrel. Okay, come on, Rollo, I'll play with you. Maybe not. Come on, Rollo. You can't catch me! Now, Bullwinkle, run for it! Golly, that means we've won. We're in command of the Maybe Dick. What's that? It's all right here in this log, Bullwinkle. Listen. Dear log, today decided to become a pirate. What an idea.
I can see it now.
That's Rocky.
Rocky.
And we're heading for home. Don't worry, Bullwinkle. I disconnected the steering wheel. No, but why spoil his fun? Besides, we have other things to worry about. We do. I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. Looks like a bomb with a burning fuse. Yeah, but if he does absolutely nothing, it'll go off in a minute. But that's terrible. Now, wait a minute, Bullwinkle. There's two of us and only one of him. No. I mean, if we jump him, the odds are in our favor. Grab it, Bullwinkle! I got it! You didn't tell him which way to throw it. Look out! Here it comes again! Throw it overboard, Bullwinkle! Bullwinkle, we can't run away like scared rabbits. No, we gotta throw that bomb overboard. Must be something wrong with the bomb. 3 holes. Hey, I begin to smell a rat. This isn't a bomb. It's a bowling ball. This way, Bullwinkle. Through that door. Maybe it swings the other way. Not quite. Look there. Quick, hand me that paintbrush. And just between you and me, I didn't, Bullwinkle. I was trying to spell out something else. This. That's you. Bullwinkle, I keep telling you, you don't wear glasses. Okay, here goes. Dear brother, you are invited to attend the annual convention of the Bam Bams. The Bam Bams, the Big American Moose's Benevolent Artistic and Marching Society. Oh, boy. Anyway, they want you to attend the annual convention. They say they're going to elect you vice president. They say they'll pay all expenses. And you can bring your ukulele and sing. Give us 2 tickets to, where are we going, Bullwinkle? Yeah, but where's the convention? 2 tickets to Peaceful Valley. What's the difference? Gee, what's 3rd class? Well, anything up to $1.50 is okay. What is it? Boy, this is sure a slow way to travel, Bullwinkle. How? I don't know, but we better wait here on this crossing. Why? Sure a dull way to go, Bullwinkle. Nothing ever happens. I can't understand a word. Sounds like his teeth are loose. Why? Say, how come you know all this? We gotta get him out from under there, Bullwinkle. Gee, there's nothing here but his hat. Hokey smoke! You were hammered into the ground just like a big nail, Mr. What is your name anyway? How do we get him out, Bullwinkle? Easy, Bullwinkle. Let's get him out of here in one piece. That's it! How's that? Birdies! I didn't know there were any meese in Missouri, Bullwinkle. Boy, Missouri meese sure look different. And they got shorter hair. And their antlers aren't as big. Milk! This isn't a moose, Bullwinkle, it's a cow. How can a cow be an honorary moose? Sure wish we could. Get carried away a little. I'm sure tired of walking. And leave you, my old buddy, never. Then why'd you ask? Oh. Hey, that looks like a keen place to rest. I can't, you're ahead of me. Swole up my foot. No, sir, that door is wired shut and so are the windows. Hurry!
Get on.
Never mind, Bullwinkle. There's a tunnel up ahead. It'll be cooler in there. Bullwinkle, look out! Bullwinkle, where are you? Well, get off that train. You don't have a ticket. You mean moose catcher. Right. I'll go tell him to stop the train instead. Well, here we are, safe and sound. Bullwinkle, it's 12 o'clock already and we're still in Frostbite Falls. You know what that means? What we need is a first-class travel agent. Hey, who are you? Garden spots? Those are all jails.
Maybe.
No, we just want to go to Missouri, Mr. Latour. Huh? Oh, that's Lake Louise. Wait a minute. Couldn't we go straight to Missouri? What price? As a matter of fact, we have just 38 cents. But how? This is a luxury liner. Gee, Bullwinkle, it looks as if we were expected. I only have one question, Bullwinkle. Where's all the people? There's just one thing that bothers me, Bullwinkle. Where's all the people? Bullwinkle, these decorations aren't for the Bam Bams at all. No, sir. They're commemorating the 150th anniversary of the feud. You know, it's like a war between families. No, look here. In memory of 150 years of bloodshed. Happy anniversary. Says here it's the Hatfuls against the Floyds. While we're waiting, I'll take your picture, Bullwinkle. Great. Wait till I set the lens opening. Let's see. F8 at 100th. Or is it 150th? What? Bullwinkle, we're right in the middle of the feud. What's more, we gotta get out of town, Bullwinkle. Yeah, but if we stay here much longer, we're gonna stay here much longer. Now's our chance, Bullwinkle. We gotta make a dash for safety. Careful, Bullwinkle, it may be a trap. Somebody may be hiding behind that sign. It's the Hatful. I'm a little young. If you were in a joking mood, I think we'll see Mr. Dan instead. Anything I don't trust, it's a helpful, hostile hatful. Why, where is this Devil Dan? Are you Devil Dan? Yeah, but that voice, I could swear. Goodbye. You mean you're gonna stand us up against a wall outside and blast us? No. You're really gonna do it? Okay, Mr. Hatful. We're ready. Joke? You know, where'd it come from? I think he's a double-crossing crooked killer. Bullwinkle, did you see what I saw? Come on outside, Bullwinkle. Here it comes again. Bullwinkle, that's an orbiting satellite.
Look.
It was, and he's stuck up there. He'll keep going on forever. Yeah, but he may starve up there. You're not going to shoot him down. What? Well, I got a better idea. I'm going to fly up there and stop that missile. Ready, Bullwinkle? Ellie! Is this where you want to go, ma'am? You sure got a deep voice for an old lady. Oh, I'm sorry. You sure this is where you want to go? Hokey smoke! I don't think that Devil Dan is ever going to stop feuding. Maybe we ought to go see the head of the other family. Yeah, maybe he'll stop the feud. Bullwinkle, those are bloodhounds. They picked up your scent. You know what that means? Couldn't we sort of skip over this part?
Yes.
Uh-oh, that sounds like trouble. Bullwinkle, those are bloodhounds. Bullwinkle, this is Felonious Floyd's house. Well, maybe he can stop this terrible feud. Bullwinkle, that voice. Do you think you're Felonious Floyd? We were running away from Devil Dan Hatful. Twice removed. I don't like this a bit, Bullwinkle. Sorry to have troubled you, Mr. Floyd, but we'd better be going. In a vegetable cellar, didn't you hear the man? You got carrots in your ears. I said you got carrots in your ears. Is the coast clear, Bullwinkle? Good. Let's get out of here. No, sir. I don't think we'll ever get those two families to stop feuding, Bullwinkle. You mean he's not in his house? I think that convention was just a bit of jiggery-pokery. You wouldn't dare. I am, and so is Bullwinkle. Yeah, but who'd want to trap us? But why trap us and us? Both of us? Look out, Bullwinkle! No, he didn't, Bullwinkle. It was your rope. Your rope. I can't get the trap off my foot. Well, there's only one thing to do. Hang on, Bullwinkle. I'm coming. Hey, you guys, drop that moose. There. Now I'm free to follow Bullwinkle. But how? That's where Bullwinkle's antlers must have scraped against him. Whoop! Was that you making these marks on the trees? Say, what's your name? I'll bet your first name is George. Well, my mistake. I was looking for a moose. Where can he be? Bullwinkle, where are you? Bullwinkle, Bullwinkle, it's you. Don't you recognize me? I'm Rocky. Don't you know me? I'm Rocky, your pal. We've been buddies for years. Oh, come out of it, Bullwinkle. Boy, you look like you're in a trance. Something awful funny's going on in Peaceful Valley, Bullwinkle. What do you think? What? This is no time to buy a hat, Bullwinkle. What size do you usually take, Bullwinkle? What's that? Does it have the size marked on it? What's that? Kerwood Derby. Are you sure that's the right size, Bullwinkle? We don't have $8 even. Who are you? Sure, but I can't tell you. That'd be cheating. Sorry, Bullwinkle. You haven't tried your new hat on, Bullwinkle. Say, it fits like a dream. What? Bullwinkle, what are you saying? Bullwinkle, you're talking French.
Oui.
But you don't know French.
No.
Hokey smoke, your head's on fire. There, you've stopped smoldering. I wonder what happened. What are you talking about? Tell me some more about the Paleozoic era, Bullwinkle. Gee, Bullwinkle, how come you're so smart all of a sudden? Then you must be the smartest moose in the world. Sure. Go ahead, Bullwinkle. Explain Einstein's theory to me. Huh? Bullwinkle, your hat's gone. There it is, Bullwinkle. It looks smaller somehow. You sure you don't feel smart, Bullwinkle? Okay. How many states in the United States? Spell Mississippi. Bullwinkle. Something's wrong with your magic hat. Doesn't the hat say anything to you at all? Well, that's no help. What's the longest word in the English language? That's it. Wow. You better take it off, Bullwinkle. Your head's beginning to smoke again. Well, I guess we don't need this one anymore. Put it on, Bullwinkle. Maybe you can tell us what time we'll arrive in Washington. Sure we will. Go ahead, Bullwinkle. Sigma your inverse cosigner. Uh-oh, your derby's gone again. Stop the train! Bullwinkle, it's back again. But the steam is coming out of your ears. You better take it off. But this is important. No, but will somebody see us? Golly, what are we gonna do?
You Rocky and Bullwinkle?
That's right. Who are you? Say, that's a pretty good greeting, all right. Well, maybe you can help us get a room, Mr. Backslap. What's the little White House? You mean we're special friends of the president? Gee, swell. Lead us to it. Golly, is this where the president's special friends stay? He is, but this is a crisis. You don't have a guitar. The president, Gee, we can give him the Kerwood Derby. Bullwinkle, do you know who that is? No, those two voices. No, it's Clyde and Gidney, the Moon Men. And what over? Never. 'Cause it makes anyone who wears it the smartest person in the world. Yeah, but so do we. Yeah, but what's it doing down here? 'Cause it's really their hat. But we found it. Wrong. Bullwinkle, it's really their hat. I guess not. Let's go in. Let us have what? Let us have what, Mr. Backslap? But who's this? Boy, he sure is well trained. He doesn't move a muscle. Oh, boy. Ready. Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, we've been hoodwinked. Bullwinkle, the president wasn't even there. Hey, you're doing pretty well, Bullwinkle. I mean, considering that you can't swim, you're doing hokey smoky say. I didn't think the water was that deep here, Bullwinkle. Come on, Bullwinkle. Wonder what they're waiting for. What's the big crowd for, mister? Really? Who's that? Gee, it's like a dream come true, Bullwinkle. They demand I get rid of the Cloyd. They demand I get rid of the hatful. This is a tough problem, Bullwinkle. Well, then I will. I'll put on the Kerwood Derby and become the smartest guy in the world for a minute. Sort of spooky to watch a hat creeping up on you, isn't it? Gidney and Cloyd. Phew, gee, that's better. It's easy. We're going to evacuate both families. I don't know, Bullwinkle, but once they're over the state line, there's somebody else's problem. Where's my speech, Bullwinkle? And so, Mr. Speaker, I move we adjourn. Bullwinkle, sometimes you can say the smartest things by keeping your mouth shut. You did it, but why, Bullwinkle? You're just crazy, period. But you're already a big television hero type. Well, there's a good reason. No, your antlers are in the way. Bullwinkle, what's the matter? Yeah, but that's just... You're just watching. Ow! That does it. No more westerns for a week, Bullwinkle. Come, Bullwinkle, are you a moose or a mouse? Well, just this once. Well, now you've done it. But Bullwinkle, we're in the north.
The North Twist.
But look at the TV. Bullwinkle, you gotta get your mind on something besides westerns.
Well, look.
Thank goodness.
But...
Your chance to go west fast. Box 1313, Squaw's Ankle, Wyoming. Solid question. $28. That's a lot of money. Now, we don't know anything about ranching. On the other hand, it is a new adventure. And the rating on our show's been slipping a little. So let's do it. He looked pretty bright to me. Dick and Jane see the dog. Low down payment. You that excited, Bullwinkle? Well, here's where we get off, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, are you hurt? You mean internal injuries. Bullwinkle, he means are we here to stay? I mean... Well, thanks, Mr. Mayor. Well, we bought a ranch just outside of town. It's called the Lazy J. Gee, Bullwinkle, everybody left. Measurements. Uh-oh, Dudley Digg, licensed undertaker. Bullwinkle, he's an undertaker. A few hours. Gee, the sun must be down, Bullwinkle. All of a sudden, I feel a little chilly. How about you? We better go find our ranch before it gets dark. Stick close to me, Bullwinkle. On our ranch, the Lazy J. Nobody left but us and one stray dog. How come he didn't leave the first time? Yeah. Oh, Bullwinkle, you're not going to let them scare you away, are you? Well, come on. Where does the ad say the ranch is? Bound to be around here somewhere. Lazy J Ranch. Entrance. Look out, Bullwinkle! Are you all right? How come? Well, you are. That's a cactus. You see, you fell on a cactus.
Okay,
when you... Duck, Bullwinkle! Somebody's shooting at us from that little house on the mesa. We can't. This is our place. Close. Bullwinkle, that cactus is clear on the other side of the valley. I'm going to see who it is that's such a terrible shot. Well, how do you know I'm here? Yeah, but I'm the new owner of the Lazy J. Gee, who are you? Yeah, what's your name? Was that you shooting at us? But we're over there. horses?
Nope.
Mink! Bullwinkle! Gee, he fainted. What did you say to him? What? Did I hear you right? This is a worm ranch?
A worm ranch.
But where is it? What do I do? Bullwinkle, we aren't rounding up doggies. What is it? After him, Bullwinkle! Uh-oh, now you've done it. You spoke the herd. They're stampeding. Stampede! In the movies, they always try to head off the leader. I don't know, but we gotta try. Keep pounding on the ground. Come on, turn. Get him turned around, Bullwinkle. That's right. We raise all kinds of worms. Gee, Mr. Lazy J, there must be a jillion of them. Boy, how can you be so lazy? I just put up this sign and we're in the boulder business. Bullwinkle, there's only one thing left to do. No, listen. Tickles your imagination? Warning, do not take rocks. It's nice to know you can depend on people. Boy, that was a tough job. Sure glad it's over. Gee, we're gonna need some help. Hokey Smoke, who are you? Tag Day. Steal 'em. Oh, come on. Who'd be mean enough to do a thing like that? A cowboy wearing kilts. She's Scotch, too. Thanks anyway, but we don't raise cows. We raise worms. We gotta label each and every critter with a Lazy J label. Be my guest. Hold it, Bullwinkle. That one's a caterpillar. But where is the market? How you gonna drive a herd of worms 50 miles? One thing, Mr. Black Angus. You said your partner, Miss McTavish, was Scotch. Then how come she's wearing those expensive earrings and bracelets? Big plunger, huh? You mean Miss McTavish is a spendthrift Scotch? Get along there, herd! What's so funny, Bullwinkle? Yeah, no fear of that. Yeah, but on the other hand, do they ever? Hey, isn't that the edge of a cliff up there? Come on, Mr. Angus, Hey, where'd he go? I'll tack the high road and you tack the low road. Signed Black Angus. It's Scotch dialect for I quit. Hokey Smoke, are we on? Uh-oh. That's my line. Meanwhile, at the big fishing resort... Sorry. Course not, Bullwinkle. That fishing resort is 5 miles away. Bullwinkle! You know, something tells me our herd of worms may be worth $1 apiece. Everybody up! Let's go! Medium rare hide. Angel's Cramp, 2 miles. Well, come on. We just have to drive our herd through that pass and we're finished.
Good heavens! What's that? Good heavens! What's that?
Those are your big flat feet, Bullwinkle. Now let's just wait a second. Hold it, Bullwinkle, I'm ashamed of us. We acted like cowards. We left our herd back there. Monster or no monster, we gotta go back. Noblesse oblige. I mean, it's our duty to meet that terrible monster face to face. Come on, Bullwinkle. Duty call. Well, we're back, fellas. Let's get going, Bullwinkle. It's almost sundown.
Right.
Hold your ground, Bullwinkle. I'll get a stick and see if I can scare it away. Proud because we've driven our herd 50 miles.
What's that?
Gee, if they're gonna fight each other, maybe we got a chance to get the herd through, Bullwinkle. Get along there.
Look!
Hey, it's clouding up, Bullwinkle. Looks like we might be in for some precipitation. Well, it's either a feast or famine. He who hesitates is lost. Yep. Well, enough of this uplifting philosophy. Let's move our herd into Angel's Cramp. What do you mean close? It hit the ground, didn't it? But Bullwinkle, what about our underground herd? The fishing village of Angel's Cramp. What do you mean? Cross my little squirrely heart. Come on up, Roderigo. He's our lead worm, see? Uh-oh, I don't like the looks of that cloud, Bullwinkle. Gee, I wonder if that lightning hurt our worms. You okay, Roderigo? Hokey Smoke, Bullwinkle, he lit up. No, I mean he lit up like a light bulb. Yeah, and you sure need 'em bad, too, don't you?
Oh.
What are finkleberries? I never heard of finkleberries before, Bullwinkle. You never see 'em in stores. Are they really good fishing bait, Bullwinkle? That's what I asked. Bullwinkle, I'm gonna pick a peck of finkleberries. I'll prove I'm faster than any old finkleberry. Give me an alley-oop, Bullwinkle. Alley! It keeps moving from branch to branch. How do you pick a finkleberry? I'll prove I'm quicker than any old Huckleberry. Them too. Howie! I think so, Bullwinkle. Get me up there again before I lose my nerve. Boy, those fishermen sure look nervous. Well, what? Whoa, oh, sure, Bullwinkle. Hokey smoke, where are we? Bullwinkle, don't open that window. We're underwater. Then look at that. Golly, what was that? Sounded like an explosion. We can't last much longer at this rate, Bullwinkle. It's not us I'm worried about so much as that money back there. Yeah, but it's not our money. We promised to get that money to the bank, and we gotta do it. Sure. Now here's my... You've heard about missile-firing submarines, haven't you? Well, You sure the money will be safe, Mr. Wangle? What's so ridiculous, Bullwinkle? Pretty impressive. What happens if the electricity goes off? Gee, I guess you've thought of everything. Oh, come on, Bullwinkle. How could you cut the main line? Yeah, but the electric company wouldn't let you do that. An electric company detective. What's your name? Ohms? Sure, I've seen your name on light bulbs. Well, looks as if everything's okay. We must be near the end of another story. Yeah, except it's awful early in this episode. You don't wear glasses, Bullwinkle. It's dark. Thanks. Yeah, looks like every light bulb in town went out at the same time. Let's go see what's the matter. Are you hurt, Bullwinkle? What's that wire around your antler? Here, I'll light a match and hokey smoke. Bullwinkle, this is no laughing matter. Look here. Hey, it's Mr. Wangle, the bank president. Uh-oh. Golly, looks like bank night for bank robbers. Bullwinkle, I got it. No, an idea. What about our worms? Good idea, huh? Don't you remember our herd of worms? What do we raise on our ranch? All right, if you insist, we'll flash back. Gee, Bullwinkle, it was only 2 days ago. And where are those worms today? They're right outside in our armored car, that's where. The worms. Come on, Bullwinkle, we're going to use them to protect the town. Keep at it, boys. Okay, fellas, you can knock off now. Gee, I sort of hate to leave the worm ranch, Bullwinkle. And, yeah, lucky we weren't raising ducks to make down pillows out of. Then you'd be known as a down boy. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'd say it was the end. Almost lunchtime, Bullwinkle. Good idea. What did you call him, mister? You must have mistaken us for someone else. But we're not. Hokey smoke, something smells awful. Well, how did you get out? According to this, Limburger lilies stop blooming every 24 hours for exactly 10 seconds. Francois Villain is the only one who can tell us where the king is hidden. That's pretty bad, Bullwinkle. Shish kebab! We can't do that. We gotta save the country. He's the only one who can tell us where the king is. Bullwinkle, do something! What are you doing with a yo-yo at a time like this? Oh, for gosh sake! Francois goose, I hope. Put these eggs in a bowl and beat it, Bullwinkle. Now, here's the plan. One of us will get inside the cake, and when it's on the table, he can overhear where Francois is hiding the king. How did it go, Bullwinkle? Did you find out what happened to the king? Well, how about Lorraine Day? You, Bullwinkle, keep your ears open and maybe you'll hear where Francois is hidden, the king of applesauce, Lorraine. Look at your suit, Mr. Villain. Huh? Well, here, let me clean it up for you. Look, on the last page. Tomorrow I go to the king. Just a second, Mr. Villain. You've got the wrong moose. I am the leader of the spy ring. Look what it says in Francois Villain's diary. Tomorrow I will go to the king. Stop! I'm the spy you want. Dear Bullwinkle, don't try to rescue me. I have a hunch Chateaubriand is where the king is being held. Repeat, don't rescue me. Here, Bullwinkle, catch! First I gotta find the king, then I gotta get a message out to Bullwinkle. Hi, Bullwinkle. Then I gotta think of a way to... Bullwinkle, I thought I told you not to rescue me.
Explain it.
Well, I, Rocky, or Porthole...
You see what I mean?
am inside Chateaubriand's dankest dungeon. Yes, but I, Rocky, don't want to be rescued until I find out where the king of applesauce, Lorraine, is. Hokey smokes, it feels like an earthquake. What? Look, fellas, a passageway. Oh, a choice. Tell you what, we'll each take one. Maybe one of us can find the king and a way out of here. Well, at least it's a safe place to keep money. Me! Your Highness, how come you're wearing a girdle? Shh, somebody's coming in. Bullwinkle! At last, Your Highness, now you can be returned to your rightful place on the throne. Jeepers, now we got a para-king. Which one of you is the real king of applesauce, Lorraine? You, sir, are a phony planted here by Francois Villain. Correction, you are a professional roller skater. Then how come you're wearing roller skates?
Sure.
As for you, you're an imposter, too. No, you're not. You're a cross-country track star. We'll stop long enough to get a bite to eat. What celebration? Keep your voices down. They might not recognize us. Alley-oop, Bullwinkle! Come on, there's no time to lose. We got just enough time to get to the castle. Oh, no, we got the wrong king. Athos, you run and bring back the right king while Bullwinkle and I stall the coronation as long as possible. Oh, not that kind of a boo-boo. He means we brought back the wrong king. Athos better get back here pretty soon. There isn't much time left. Don't tell us you came back empty-handed. Chewing gum. I'll have to go get the king myself. Whatever you do, fellas, don't let Francois Villain get crowned until I get back. But you have a king. No, it can't be. It is. It's a flower. There it is. Maybe it's some kind of a snowflower, Bullwinkle. There's one way to prove it. Let's go in the woods and see if the bears are still hibernating. If the bears are out of their winter caves, we'll know that the weather's changing. Bullwinkle, why don't you think we ought to go in the woods to see if the bears are out yet? Here? Hokey smoke, I guess the weather is changing. What'll we do? And I'm going to call the weatherman. Then how do we find out about the weather? Gee, looks like the weather report is classified information. Good idea. Weather reports have been canceled during the emergency period. They can't do this to me, Bullwinkle. As a citizen, I've got a right to know what the weather is. I know. We'll get some weather books from the library.
Good idea.
No, it can't be. But it is. No, look. Sure, but don't you realize what that means? In Frostbite Falls. Uh-oh. Hey, there's somebody watching us. He done it, that's who. Maybe it's the librarian. Did you bring back those overdue books we had? Yes, we like to have it around all the time. He's sure to recognize us and call the police, Bullwinkle. Mr. Bookbinder, it's us. I don't know, maybe it's from some other TV show. Where are you taking us, mister? Gee, that one must really be a hush-hush agency, Bullwinkle. Look at the name on the door. Hey, Bullwinkle, that's Captain Peter Peachfuzz. Hey, Captain. But, Captain, it's us. Yeah, but that's us. I was brought, Bullwinkle. This gentleman here. What's that? How come? That's the wrong weather, Captain. No what? Yeah, the H is silent. I mean, you're supposed to drop the H. Well, why is it changing? What? The temperature must be rising. You have the phone backwards, Captain. Captain, why are we here? Huh? Captain? But why are we here in this office? Then why didn't you tell us? That's the janitor's closet, Captain. Maybe that wasn't the janitor, Bullwinkle. Isn't that Von Braun? Upside down?
Yeah.
Where'll that put Frostbite Falls, Professor? Gee, and what'll happen to Philadelphia? But we don't want to live on the equator. It's just going to ruin the ice hockey season. But how? Good idea. Where is the new North Pole? Well, then let's go. You got the stuff to melt the ice, Bullwinkle? Well, some ought to work. Looks like a rough trip ahead of us, Bullwinkle. Oh, Professor Von Beige. Bullwinkle, we gotta get Captain Peachfuzz straightened out. Well, we gotta try. You have no room to stay. There's no roof on our nursery. See over you and the stuff with no up. Your world for still. They'll sailor. That didn't work out exactly as I planned. Hey, Professor, it's us. Boy, it's sure lucky for us this is a fantasy show. If this was for real, this plane would have cost a fortune. But, Bullwinkle, it is a long journey. Bullwinkle, you got a long white beard. Better turn the clock back a bit too, Bullwinkle, 'cause we're getting awful low on gas. What's that? We gotta send our position on the radio. On the radio. I mean the plane radio. Captain, what's our position? Hokey smoke, you know what that means? No, it means we got a map of New York City. It's a little too late for jokes now, Bullwinkle. I said it was too late for jokes. We are too. Yeah, turn your head sideways. But if we get there and melt the ice, maybe it'll flip back again. Yeah, maybe we better bail up, Bullwinkle. Or maybe we brought along an extra can. Let's look through the luggage. Hey, what's in here? Gee, what was that? What's that for? Bullwinkle, that's it. No, the congressional record. You don't understand. This is a jet plane, right? And a jet is nothing but a lot of hot air, right? Well, where are you going to find more hot air than there is in the congressional record? Bullwinkle, it's working. Keep it up.
Hooray, we're saved.
She's never flown better. Okay, Captain Peach Fuzz, which way do we go? No, on the map. E-A-W-A. That's an odd name. Oh, boy.
Do you, Rocky?
Huh? Do I what? Professor, where are we? Gee, it's sure pretty. Unidentified my foot. That's a flying bomb. Take it easy, Bullwinkle. There's only one you gotta worry about. The one that has your name on it. Rocky and Bullwinkle? Looks like we're in for trouble, Bullwinkle. Look there. Sounds pretty ominous. Hey, Bullwinkle, you notice anything funny? We're not falling anymore. We're going up. Well, looks like we're safe for a little while, Bullwinkle. I better go down ahead and find a good landing place. Sure, did you forget I'm a flying squirrel? And leave my old buddy? Never. Well, I'll find us all a good place to stay. Bye now. Ow! Gee, I must have hit an air pocket. Where am I? Uh-oh. Gee, I must have blacked out for a second. I better land in that clear until my head stops buzzing. Bullwinkle, help! And that's no fun, believe me. I'd like to invite somebody. The United States Marine. You gonna let me go? Oh, boy. Bullwinkle, it was really you with your parachute draped over you. Gee, that was a brilliant idea.
Oh.
Sure, those natives thought you were the great swamp spirit. Sure, it's a ghost that's all white and creepy looking. Bullwinkle,
Oh.
I tried to tell you that's your other foot. What's that?
What?
But this is...
I
But... Oh, come on.
never...
Hi, Hat. Bullwinkle, the weather's changing. Well, the barometer pressure's dropping. And those are cirrus clouds up there. And besides, the water's frozen solid and I can't get out of this pot. Hey, that's it, Bullwinkle. No. But if you light a fire under this pot, it'll melt the ice.
Oh.
Me too. What's the matter, Bullwinkle? Gee, I can't move. How? I didn't say anything. Yeah, pretty blood-chilling, isn't it? Maybe not for you, but I'm so cold already it doesn't take much. Well, of course they were. That was Captain Peter Peachfuzz and the Professor. They must be in trouble. You bet. Hey, cut that out, you guys. Well, Professor, looks like your theory was right. It's pretty cold. We're in luck. I think Bullwinkle's match is thawed out. Come on. Bullwinkle, we just gotta get the world straightened up. A way to straighten up the world? Maybe we ought to solve the other problem first. Well, let's ask ourselves how this happened in the first place. I don't know. Then that's what we'll do. No, make it snow up here. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle, look at that. He looks a little seedy to me. Look at that beard. And who are you?
Elf!
That ho-ho-ho sounded pretty phony to me. What is it, Bullwinkle? What is? Well, I really don't think he was expecting one. Yeah, but we don't have a present to give him. Hey, that's it. We'll give him this present. This way, Bullwinkle, we'll hit him off at the ice floe. He may not know it's his. Besides, you already have a warm woolly coat. What? Hey, here he comes, Bullwinkle. I'll bet. Well, you're gonna love this then. Look behind you. Gee, they're blue with cold, Bullwinkle. You mean? Yeah, but I'm not big enough to make a coat. But to do that, you have to skin us. We gotta stall for time, Bullwinkle, till Captain Peachfuzz and the Professor get here. How come? Captain, you've dealt with South Pacific Islanders before. What'll we do? Bargain? Well, let's start swapping. What's the going price for a moose head? Well, what do you want? Wait, I got an idea. I can't tell you, 'cause it's the end of the episode. Just one question. Who packed these boxes of trading goods? Okay, open them up, Bullwinkle. Now we gotta find a way to straighten the world up. Well, according to your theory, Professor, the world tilted over because the ice and snow got too heavy at the old North Pole. Well, then all we have to do is make the ice and snow too heavy at the new North Pole. No, he's right. Sure, we'll do a big snow telethon. Send your old ice and snow to the island of Ricky-Ticky, folks, and let's straighten up. One more snowstorm, eh? Hi-yo, silver iodide! Well, anyway, Bullwinkle, we managed to give Santa Claus a well-earned vacation in the sun. How come? Did you send away for anything, Bullwinkle? Wallpaper samples? The Mona Lisa. Bullwinkle, these aren't wallpaper samples. Somebody sent you a mess of beautiful pictures. Of course not. If they were original, they'd be worth $1 million. They're just reproductions. Bullwinkle. Look at this egg chart, Bullwinkle. Those hens just aren't laying like they used to. What have they got to do with it? Well, maybe you're right. Such as... Hokey Smoke, who are you? Those are sure hearty names, all right. Hey, haven't we met before? Well, what are you doing here? $3.98? Come on, Mr. Blue. We may have something here for you. He fainted. Mr. Blue was going to buy those old pictures you painted over. $3.98 apiece. There he goes again. Tell me, Mr. Blue, why don't you want Bullwinkle to scrape off the whitewash? No, wait, Bullwinkle. He means he thinks this is a good painting. I don't know. How much you offering? Wait a minute. Now, wait. If the painting's worth anything at all, it's got to be worth more than $3.98. Well, I think we ought to sleep on it, Bullwinkle. I'm calling the art museums. They'll tell us if you're a great painter or not. Say, can you come out and look at a painting? Yeah, but we think we got a brand new old master here in Frostbite Fall. Yeah? Sure. What I can't understand is why he thinks these are worth anything. They're just whitewash. Bullwinkle, that's a fly. Well, we'll know whether they're valuable in a little while now. I sent for some art experts. Well, what do you think of this one? You think it's exquisite? Yeah, but wait a minute. These are just whitewash. Now hold on there. This is getting out of hand. I don't think we ought to sell any of these till we've had a chance to think things over. What title do I put on this one? Well, I see the white room, but where's the sandwich? Then where's the man? Oh. Bullwinkle, why don't you use your head? Sure, what can we do for you, Mr. Blue? Swell. Yeah, 35 of them?
Let's take him outside and look at them in the light.
Hokey Smoke, what happened? Mr. Blue, you all right? What is it, Bullwinkle? I should have known. But why didn't you give Mr. Blue the first 10 paintings? Well, what happened to the first one? Yeah, and we're stuck with 4,000 gallons of whitewash. Wait a minute, where is all the whitewash? Sold it? Who to? 4,000 gallons of whitewash? Hokey Smoke, Bullwinkle, we're out of milk. One of us has got to run down to the store. You don't understand, Bullwinkle. Somehow or other, when you said you'd go, everyone assumed you'd volunteer to go to an island in the Aegean Sea. And if those cannons aren't taken care of, they could blow up the world. Quick, tell the pilot to make a 90-degree turn. What'd he say, Bullwinkle? Well, if he doesn't make a turn, we're going to get blown up. It must have hit us just as we landed. We sure are lucky. Bullwinkle, you're hurt. Pardon us, gentlemen, but is there a... Well, couldn't you play miniature golf on it or something? Oh, fine. Now how do we get to Abalone from here? The walls are 2 feet thick. There aren't any windows, and the only door is airtight. Seems to be some writing on the floor. Wait till I blow the dust off. Can you read what it says? Monte Cristo was here. Hey, do you know what that means? No, the Count of Monte Cristo must have been imprisoned in this cell, and he got out. Said so in the book. About 200 pages. That stone swings out. Hey, I feel cool air blowing on me. You know what that means? No, it means that we're approaching the entrance to this tunnel. Bullwinkle, I think we're outside. Not only hard, but seemingly escape-proof. Only one way to find out. Nope, follow me. Bullwinkle, they're gonna shoot us. Didn't you hear me? They're gonna shoot us. Just a moment, Major. I thought it was customary for the condemned to be granted a last request.
Not to be shot.
It better be. But, Captain, you just gotta make us stop at Abalone and let us off. Please, sir, won't you please put us off at Abalone? I'd feel more secure with a different captain. I don't like the way he sticks his arm out the window every time he makes a left turn. I think our pace is slackened. Quick, we gotta tell the captain to abandon ship. Captain, the men from the engine room are right here in this rowboat. Your ship sank. It must be the guns of Abalone. Bullwinkle, we may have a chance to carry out our mission. Okay, now I need an alarm clock and a few sticks of TNT. Bullwinkle, I think I've heard that voice before. Throw the time bomb, Bullwinkle. The one I made. Oh, boy, I could sleep for a week. Say, did you ever find the time bomb? Never mind. Set the clock for 7 tomorrow morning. Doesn't matter. Put down one crow, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, that's one of our little feathered friends. Well, here, it's your turn to take the glasses. I'll write down all the birds you see. Check, 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 check. No, check. Okay, check. Oh, come on, Bullwinkle. A big-nosed fuse lighter, male or female? Let me see those glasses. Bullwinkle, those are saboteurs. We gotta stop them. But this is more important than bird watching, Bullwinkle. If they blow up the dam, think of what'll happen to all those poor people in Frostbite Falls. Well, let's go. So? And I don't want to show up late and get blown up. Well, Bullwinkle, we did it. We arrived in the ta-da nick of time. You said that. Gee, I wonder what happened to the saboteurs who were trying to blow up the dam. What's that? Hold on, Bullwinkle, I'm coming. There's only one thing to do. I gotta fly down there after them. Hey, either of you ladies seen a moose go by here? Thanks. Bullwinkle, is that you? I must be getting nearsighted. You sure look fuzzy. Because the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
I don't...
No, but when the real criminals do return to the scene of the crime, we'll catch them red-handed. Do you follow me? Gee, I don't see any sign of those 2 spies, Bullwinkle. The spies who drained this lake. Oh, boy, have you forgotten the plot again? That's 3 words. Here, I'll draw you a picture. We were bird watching, remember?
Yeah.
We saw 2 spies ready to blow up the dam.
Yeah.
We put out the fuse.
Good for us.
One of them disguised himself as an actor named Spencer Traceback.
My favorite.
Then he slickered you into pulling a big plug out of the bottom of the lake.
Shame, shame.
Revealing a big treasure chest.
This is the exciting part.
And we went down the drain together.
Wowie.
And now we're back here looking for the 2 spies. That's the treasure chest that's hanging over our... Yike! Bullwinkle, out of the way! Run, Bullwinkle! No, you're not. You're standing on your own foot. I mean, your right foot is standing on your left foot. That voice, Bullwinkle. Where have I heard that voice? Did you hear that, Bullwinkle? You know what A-bomb means? I don't think that's so funny. Gee, that must be a pretty valuable treasure, Bullwinkle. Maybe we could get that chest open. Of course, those spies tried hammering it and chopping it, blowing it up, dropping it off a cliff. So how can we open it?
Well...
What do you think, Bullwinkle?
Well...
What's your considered opinion?
If you'd stop talking, I'll tell you.
Well, I was just trying to build up a little suspense. The key?
Yeah.
That's a treasure. I must say I'm disappointed. What? Okay, I'm disappointed.
And I'm Bullwinkle.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is drive it into town and turn it over to the authorities. How do we start it? Hokey smoke, it's just an old car. How do you know? Madman Morris, the Laughing Latvian, used car. How come? Are you the Laughing Latvian? Can we get by here? Yeah, but we're not... You were right, it's unbelievable. Bullwinkle, we were going to give this car to the museum. Antihistamine money. Yeah, but we promised... Bullwinkle. I got it. Is the car in good condition, Mr. Morris? Hey, isn't that Pasadena? A.M.? Well, I don't know. Wowee! See what you can do if you know how to bargain, Bullwinkle? Yeah. Hey, Madman Morris, wait a minute. You forgot something. Oh, my gosh. Bullwinkle, this is a catastrophe. But if we stop now, they'll get away. What does that mean? There's only one thing to do, Bullwinkle. No, I gotta fly through the fire. No, but if you're gonna be a hero, you gotta do stupid things every once in a while.
Ellie!
Oh, thanks, folks. Well, Bullwinkle, we got the treasure of Monty Zoom. Huh? Gee, an unhappy ending. Bullwinkle Moose, Frostbite Falls, Minnesota. Yeah, here's a letter for you, Bullwinkle. Why so happy? You don't even know what's in the letter yet. You must be crazy about Lincoln. It's from Washington. Bullwinkle. This is... Bullwinkle, this says we have to go to Washington. Washington, D.C. Throw it away, Bullwinkle. Oh, boy. Come on, we better get started before something else happens. Boy, a good thing you fell, Bullwinkle. That thing went off right over your head. Gee, I'm worried, Bullwinkle. No, there have already been 2 attempts on your life. I'm not talking about the Bullwinkle show. I'm talking about somebody back there trying to get rid of you. Yeah, but you know the old saying. No, I mean the 3rd time's the charm.
Hey, Rocky!
We must be next to the club car. No, it's McKeithport, PA. Thank goodness this trip will be over soon. And his pal, Rocky. Bullwinkle, that plane! It's gonna hit us! That must be a bomb. This is the end, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, that's Captain Peach Fuzz. No, he's inside that escape pod. Right behind you, Captain. How come this sudden visit, Captain? What memo? Oh, boy. Yeah? Sure is. He's right, Bullwinkle. You sure were. Yep. And, Captain, you were just about to tell us why you wanted to see us. Why are you tearing it up, Captain? But you tore it up before you read it. Then why write a memo? But you sent the memo to yourself. But, Captain, Captain, this is McKeithport, PA. Look at the sign on the station. But why should the government want us to go to McKeithport, PA? Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything? But what's all this got to do with us being in McKeithport, PA? Yes? Bullwinkle, it's happened to Captain Peach Fuzz. Whatever it is, he's got it. Bullwinkle, you don't understand. Captain Peach Fuzz has suddenly turned stupid. But we still don't know why we're here. Well, I think there's plenty dirty work afoot around here. Yeah, come look at these footprints. Let's follow them, Bullwinkle. Because the good guys always follow footprints to find the bad guys. Oh, come on. This way, Bullwinkle. Perfume nothing. I know what that stuff is. And what's more, I know who's doing it. I know where I've heard that voice before. The villain of this whole show is named... Gee, I forget. Forget what? Golly, now I even forgot what I forgot. And who are you, stranger? Tell me about the rabbits, George. Tell me about the rabbits, George. Sure, who are you? So you're wondering, too? My best friend? Hello, Mom. A squirrel's best friend is his mother. Hey, I'm back to normal. Hey, what's with Captain Peach Fuzz? But what happened? Bullwinkle, we have to change the course of these missiles. Some plucky fella's got to shift them off course. Bullwinkle, will you for heaven's sake ask me how we're going to do it? Boy, try to be a modest hero in this program.
Oh.
I fly up to those missiles and direct them somewhere else. What makes you say so, Captain? Ready, Bullwinkle? Then hurry! Hokey smoke! Smoke! Squirrel! That's astronauts! Oh, it was nothing that any patriotic flying squirrel wouldn't have done. And that is... Hey, Bullwinkle, did you read where Adler Suggins went over Niagara Falls on a bagel? Yeah. No, I meant it was amazing he went over the falls. Oh, yeah? Well, what can you do? What did you have for breakfast 2 weeks ago today? Golly, that's amazing. You can remember everything you ever ate? Those are bananas right there.
Yeah, how much?
They're not for sale.
Oh, come on, I'll give you a quarter for one.
No.
50 cents?
Bullwinkle, that's too much.
$1.
Well,
Boys, no.
$2.
Bullwinkle, no. How does it taste? What did you have for dinner 25 years ago today, Bullwinkle? Boy, you really can remember everything you ever ate. You were an addict? Boy, Bullwinkle's gonna get run over by the steamroller. I gotta save him. That's Bullet. You all right, Bullwinkle? Somebody tried to run over you with a steamroller. Who's that? Yeah? How about a banana split, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, what are those little A's and B's? In the B? When? Wow! What does the telegram say, Bullwinkle? Wait a minute. Why would Lake Kitchy Itchy Lodge offer you a free weekend for no reason at all? Are you sure this is Lake Kitchy Itchy, Bullwinkle? There's no lake. There's nothing here but that big old run-down house. We better go back. Gee, who are you? Kitchy Itchy? If this is really a lodge, where are all the other guests? When is your slow season? We better be careful, Bullwinkle. I'm afraid he's after you for some reason. Just the same, I'm not going to let you out of my sight. Yoo-hoo, Bullwinkle, where are you? Bullwinkle, I thought I told you to wait for me. Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, why didn't you answer me? Why didn't you say something, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, will you stop standing there like a dummy and speak to me? I still think Mr. Kitchy Itchy is up to no good. I'm going to snoop around and see what I can find out. So Mr. Kitchy Itchy is after Bullwinkle. I got to get upstairs, but fast. Golly, I hope I'm not too late. Bullwinkle, that's only a dummy. You don't understand. I got to get you away from here. I don't know unless it had something to do with you remembering everything you ever ate. By the way, what did you eat last? Bullwinkle, that doesn't mean anything. Bullwinkle, I think that explosion was meant for you. No. But, no, I mean somebody's trying to get rid of you. What do you mean? Bullwinkle, what's happening? You're turning kind of green. What? Bullwinkle, you can remember everything you ever ate. So you must have eaten a secret formula. That's what I mean. You got to get rid of those hiccups till we can get to somebody in authority. You're going to give away the formula for sure unless we find a way to stop your hiccups. You know, what we need is a good hiccups doctor. As I was saying, what we need is a good hiccup doctor. Who are you? That voice! Where have I heard that voice? Now, wait a minute. That stethoscope is hooked up to a tape recorder. The narrator said. A lady doctor? Who is she? Oh, Bullwinkle, you did it. Bullwinkle, something's mighty funny about those two. No, that's... Yeah, that's us. Hey, what's a big idea? Yeah, sounds like a contradiction in terms.
Well, it looks...
Oh, Bullwinkle, you did it. Hey, what's a big idea? Who are these fellas, and what's all this about a secret formula? How come we
fellas.
got tied and
Yeah,
gagged?
Chief.
What happened
Put
to
it
these
back.
porky? Why haven't you...
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. You were just doing your duty. Gee, those fellas are sure deadpan. Now, wait a minute. We can't all go in different directions. Hokey smoke. Well, how does it work? Boy, that's pretty impressive. Answer. That's your nickel, Captain. Hokey smoke, what's that? What show? Craziest looking ball player I ever saw. What kind of a scientist are you? Yeah, but what was that one doing up in the air? How? What is your latest invention? What's it called? I wonder.
That voice! Where have I heard that voice?
Are you all right, Bullwinkle? Wait a second. You're not actually going to drink that, are you? Without a straw? How do you know that's the guy, Bullwinkle? So that makes him... Oh, Cisco!
Oh, Pancho!
Hey, wait a minute. This is the ending of another television program about cowboys. Yeah, but we don't do that on this show. We always walk arm in arm into the sunset, like this. And the narrator says, "What's a-comin', Mr. Parlor Car? Bullwinkle, don't you like circuses? You know, that's what I like about you, Bullwinkle. No matter how little you have, you're always willing to share. Gee, look, they got a real lion tamer, Bullwinkle. Don't we know him from somewhere? Know his face. Boy, he sure changed his mind in a hurry. Gee, Bullwinkle, that wasn't very nice. There's two of them. You go and I go. Gee, you mean you're giving us free tickets to your circus, Mr. Bumbling and Mr. Bumbling? Why not? Well, maybe we better go inside.
And-
I only see one ring. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Those lions are so old their joints are creaking. Bullwinkle, the lion is loose. We gotta do something.
Right.
But what? What? We can't. We're heroes. I know. I'll fly around his head and try to distract him. You take this net and try to throw it over him. Bullwinkle, are you up? Squirrel eater. I don't think I can wait that long. I'm sure not having fun. Bullwinkle, do something. It's not working. Notes. Notes. Music. That's it, Bullwinkle. Music. You gotta play something. Your comb. Bullwinkle, I think it's working. Wow. Bullwinkle, that was sensational. You're a little late, aren't you, Mr. Badley? You're not even going to fire him? Can't. Hey, wait a minute. You do have another lion tamer. Right here. You can do it, Bullwinkle. You'll tame him with your trusty honeycomb. Hokey smoke, the hose is full of holes. I'll bet that Mr. Badley had a hand in this. Yeah, come on. We're going to the elephants. I mean elephants. That's it, Bullwinkle.
Where?
Yeah, but... Oh, dear. Okay, fellas, get a big snoot full of water. Now, elevation 30 degrees. Right 3 degrees. Range 50 yards. Open fire! Gee, thanks, Hugo. Did what? And the elephants. Boy, Bullwinkle, you're sensational.
Oh.
Spinach? Oh, that.
But-
Rain? In August? Hey, how do we get out of this mud? This is rain. Well, how much is there in the other months? Bullwinkle, those rain clouds seem to be following us. And that's pretty strange. I think I'll go up and take a look. Give me a toss up there. Okay, Bullwinkle, let's go. Holly! Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. I see it all now. No, I mean I know what's making it rain on our circus. I can see it all now, Bullwinkle. It's hokey smoke. I landed in the back seat of a plane.
Yes.
Hey, thanks a lot, Mr. Pilot. Mr. Hokey Smoke, there's nobody there. And what's more, there's no control. I gotta get back to the circus with a nose. Yeah, what are we waiting for? It's pretty cold out here, you know. Hey, you can't do that.
Who say?
The network say, quote, no cannibalism on TV, unquote. Oh, well, I guess that's okay then. Oh, well, that's showbiz. Well, if he don't hurry, there's only one thing he can do with me. Serve me with an apple in my mouth. Oh, it's all right to talk about it, you just can't do it.
Rocky!
Bullwinkle! I told you I knew why it kept raining on our circus. 'Cause those Indians are rain dancers is why. And that big chief fella's been following our circus, doing rain dances every time we wanted to put on a show. It looks bad, Bullwinkle. You crazy Bullwinkle. Poor Bullwinkle, he's crazy with the heat. Bullwinkle, it's raining. Hey, that's right. Miss us. That voice, where have I heard that voice? No, he'd have a masked rider with him. Nothing.
How?
'Cause the masked rider and the faithful Indian friend are always on the side of law and order. I don't know how it happened, Bullwinkle, but we must be the bad guys. Oh, boy. Poor Bullwinkle meets his match. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. It feels like an earthquake. That's sure a lovely sound. But I wonder whatever happened to the masked rider and his Indian friend. Well, I guess that solves our rain problem, Mr. Bumbling. Indian comedians? What is it, Mr. Bumbling and Mr. Bumbling? Sure. Well, if it's good enough for the elephants, it's good enough for me. Oh, no, I don't want a raise. Fired? But why?
Well-
Gee, naturally. Oh, it's all right, Bullwinkle. I don't blame him. And that's me. Bullwinkle, this elephant weighs under 5,000 pounds. Now let's look at this thing logically. Every elephant eats 2 bales of hay and 50 buckets of water a day. And the kids feed them about 20 pounds of peanuts. That's about 200 pounds of food every day. They should be getting fat. Bullwinkle, that's it. They're taking pills. Somebody must be sneaking reducing pills to our elephants. Well, I give them their hay myself, so somebody must be putting something in the water. Hey, don't I know you? Gunga Drain? Hey, you're in another adventure of ours. What are you doing at the circus? I don't like this, Bullwinkle. Don't you like Kipling? You better come along with me to the office, Gunga Drain. Why? By golly, Bullwinkle, I think we did it. We got rid of the water boy. I'll bet the elephants will get fat now. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. This one weighs under 1,000 pounds. But we got rid of our water boy. Right? Right. The kid. Some kid. Bullwinkle, I'm ashamed of you. I won't believe it's a kid. No, I won't believe that a kid would do such a thing. Bullwinkle, I just can't watch those elephants shrink away to skeletons. I'm going to leave the circus. Yeah, I guess I can't let them down. You see, Bullwinkle, even the kids have lost faith in me. Telegram for Bullwinkle Moose. Don't put your head in the lion's mouth. It's a trap. Weather continues fine. Love, the kids. Gee, Bullwinkle, they saved your life. That's a pretty fierce lion, Bullwinkle. He must be a man-eater. I think we ought to give this lion to a zoo. I guess Bumbling Brothers Circus is world famous now, Bullwinkle. I hear they're very big in England. You mean? No. Well, you had the map, Bullwinkle. The one I told you to keep under your hat. Well, chances are we're lost then and probably out of gas. Sure hope there's a garage down there. I know it's there. Is there any gas in it? Oh, you strike a match and we'll blow up. Neither do I. I'm afraid we're lost. Bullwinkle, you ought to know better than to expose a lighter to a gas tank.
Hey.
Honest, fellas, we're awfully sorry this happened. You see, say, Mr. Sheriff, can you tell us what we're in for? Hokey smoke! Can you see what's going on, Bullwinkle? Oh, it couldn't be Warner Baxter. But you told us last night we'd gotten 3 years. Your Honor, you do that and you'll never catch that noise-making bandit. Right, and we're the only ones who can make him stop riding through town. But we'll only do it if you let us go free. Hold a hostage. Yeah, must be the tropic zone. No sense in going any farther. Let's camp before it gets dark. But what for, Your Honor? Try a rock. Here, I'll toss one. Shh, somebody's up there. We'll find another way, that's all. Say, those wanted posters, could any of those people be Zero? Well, he can't be Zero. Well, she can't be Zero either. Look at this last poster, Bullwinkle. Well, let's look him up. You never know, he could be Zero. Mr. Rodriguez? We'd like to have a few words with you, Mr. Rodriguez. Why are you trying to hide it? Say, that's a branding iron with a 0 at the end. Rustler, my eye, he's Zero. Well, I'm afraid you'll have to tell that to the sheriff. Guadalupe Rodriguez, wanted for singing song. Pardon me, senor, but they said you're Guadalupe Rodriguez. That branding iron you're cleaning is the one Zero uses. What's that, Bullwinkle? Let's grab him! Oh, for goodness sake, there's only a foot of water down here. Yeah, but we might from starvation unless we can climb out. Pull on the rope, Bullwinkle, see if it's strong enough to hold us. Please pull on the rope. The rope, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, if you don't... Well, we can't climb out. I guess it's the old one, too.
Ellie!
Oh, come on. Now we got a score to settle. We're going to catch that Zero guy. Do you have any Halloween costume? Starting to get dark, Bullwinkle. Zero will come riding into town just like he always does, and bam, we'll have him. You're not afraid? Good. Put on the costume. We're going to trap Zero with it. With one exception, your branding iron has an X at the bottom. You, Bullwinkle, are the Bandit X. Except for one thing. Your branding iron.
What?
Don't you see? Zero will come riding into town, you'll jump out, and he'll probably be so shocked at seeing another bandit, he'll probably turn right around and never come back. Hey, that sounds like Zero. Here he comes. Okay, Bullwinkle, jump out and give him the shock of his life. Hokey smokes, all night wasted. Say, what's going on here? Zero? Yeah, but he's only dressed like Zero. Your Honor, he is not Zero, he's Bullwinkle. Yeah, but he isn't. He's too smart to be a bandit. Tell him what your IQ is, Bullwinkle. Where's us, Sheriff? Well, I guess there's nothing anyone can do. Goodbye, Zero. Oh, here's a cigar in case you'd like to smoke. It is okay for him to have this. Just make sure you light it near the cell window. You'll get a bang out of it. Understand? I tried to free Bullwinkle, but the judge refused. Finally, in desperation, I gave Bullwinkle a cigar. You don't have to. Put it near the window. Hokey smokes, that TNT'll never blow the jail wall down now. Run for it, Bullwinkle! No, wait! I tell you, he's not zero. I got it! Let me see. X, 0, X, 0, X, 0, X. But it isn't my turn, Bullwinkle. It's zeros. You see, Your Honor, Guadalupe didn't know he was breaking the law by singing during siesta. Thanks, Bullwinkle. Whose wall was it, Bullwinkle? First prize, a trip for two to glamorous Wichita, Kansas. How about that, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, you mean you don't have a flower ready to enter? Then it's too late to plant anything now. A seed seller? Say, what's your name, mister? Pete McMoss? What's the C for? That voice. Where have I heard that voice? Oh, yeah. That's just one seed. And the mean giant chased Jack? Why are you crying? Bullwinkle, I don't like this. I got a feeling something bad's gonna happen. What? Bullwinkle, I'd think twice about this if I were you. How much you asking for it? $100. This is terrible, Bullwinkle. You better plant that seed quick. Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle, look at that thing. Tell me, Your Honor. Hey, where'd he go? Huh. And what's more, Bullwinkle, it's getting bigger. Gee, I could swear that these leaves were holding onto the door frame. He's right, Bullwinkle. Okay, officer, well... Gee, where'd he go? What is it? Yeah, if it wasn't just a flower, I'd say it was smiling. I wonder what kind of plant it really is, Bullwinkle. I don't know, but we gotta find out more about it. I don't like the looks of that flower. The FBI...
No.
Glad you're here, Inspector. Just how would you classify this plant? A top-secret flower?
Pottsylvania creeper.
Hokey smoke! It says here that the Pottsylvania creeper is a vicious man-eating plant. Where'd he go? Huh? That does it! Bullwinkle, we're gonna cut it down. A Pottsylvania creeper. Who cares? Give me that axe. Run for it! No, wait just a second, Bullwinkle. But, Bullwinkle, we owe something to our town, our own community. We owe something to this country of ours. No, Bullwinkle, I'm going to go back and face that thing, whatever it is. I'm a TV-type hero is why. Gee, I don't see it anymore. Maybe it's just a false alarm. Maybe it isn't a man-eater. Maybe this is the last episode.
Rocky.
Help! Help! Oh, boy. Let me go, you creep! Not you, Bullwinkle, the other creep. Gee, I never thought one plant would take over the whole town. Hokey smoke, it's surrounded by thorns. They're impenetrable. Well, at least it doesn't eat just people, isn't it? Golly, Bullwinkle, that looks just like a missile. Now, why do you suppose it does that? No, Bullwinkle, look! Bullwinkle, there's only one thing to do. No, somebody's got to catch those seeds.
Impossible!
Maybe, but I gotta try.
I'm with you, Rock.
Ellie!
Oof!
It's working, Bullwinkle, it's working. Wow, that was close. What took you so long, Bullwinkle? Oh, boy. That's it, Bullwinkle.
What's it?
We've tried everything but being nice to the creeper. What have we got to lose?
Happy birthday, dear Potsy!
And the...
Gee, Bullwinkle, where'd you get all those books on plants and flowers and trees? Bullwinkle, you mean you entered that Why I Like Evil contest? Well, why should you like a weevil? Almost made a fortune. Well, what happened, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, do you realize that you mailed a contest blank that says you have the distributing rights on evil someplace? Musylvania, what's that? You have what, Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle, you've entered the evil contest. Golly, Bullwinkle, why are you crying? Golly, Bullwinkle, just like Hawaii and Alaska. Gosh, Bullwinkle, you forgot already? We're going to file for statehood for Musylvania. Gee, Bullwinkle, our nation's capital off there in the distance. Doesn't it give you a special feeling? Yeah, just look at that gold dome. That voice, where have I heard that voice before? Pardon me, Mr. Guide, but we represent Musylvania, and we'd like you to take us where we can file for statehood. Bullwinkle, that's the wrong building. That's the Bureau of Weights and Measures. Thanks, mister. Hey, wait a minute, you're no guide. And that doesn't look like the Capitol building. Come on, Bullwinkle, let's get out of here.
But
Run, Bullwinkle! Run for your life, Bullwinkle! Faster, Bullwinkle, faster! Phew, Bullwinkle, it's okay. We can stop now. Look, behind where that artificial Capitol was, there's the Butte, Montana Lumber Company, and it's fallen too. What do you say to that, Bullwinkle? This is it, Bullwinkle. Look, they even have a window marked Moosylvania. Hey, isn't he the one that shot Alexander Hamilton? Well, then give him the petition, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, we gave him our petition and they were fake. What pressure group? Golly, Bullwinkle, this isn't it. This is the petition. Well, that's it, Bullwinkle. It's filed. That all depends on how many good Americans get behind it, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, you can't enter the race. You're a moose. Where'd you get that thing? What it is you're about to launch? Well, she sure is dirty. She sank. Wow, look at it sparkle. That's the bow. It says Omar Khayyam. Omar Khayyam. Hokey smokes, what do you suppose it means? Pardon me, ma'am, but good boats. Books on boats. Oh, my gosh, 2 copies of the Ancient Mariner. It shines like a gem. Say, come on. This is rad. Fool's gold is gold. We don't have time, Digger. Come on, Bullwinkle. Well, my gosh, if it's made out of rubies, then... Okay, then here goes. If it's made out of rubies, then this must be the ruby yacht of Omar Khayyam. It glitters, it gleams. It's not a watch, it's a ship. Please, mister, can you tell us what this boat is made of? Then this is the ruby yacht of Omar Khayyam. We did. The front page of the want ads. See? Moose will sell ruby yacht of Omar Khayyam to any interested party. Well, that's the press for you. That's a turban, Bullwinkle. Say, what's going on here? Boy, look at the headlines. Sure is, and it must be worth thousands. Hokey smokes, we're surrounded. Make for the door, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, we gotta make a run for it. Strain your leg. Bullwinkle, we gotta jump overboard before we're too far out to sea. Look, if you're worried about the chains on your legs, don't. Phew, lucky for us, they didn't look in this lifeboat. It's probably a minor squall. Get some sleep. You said that. Phew, I think we're safe. What do you mean you're not thirsty? Hokey smoke, we're foundering, and we're upside down in the water. Who cares? New York is in that direction. Row, Bullwinkle, row hard. Stroke, stroke. There it is, Bullwinkle, New York City. India Inc. And you mean when it was taken you had bad luck? But you said the ruby yacht disappeared 400 centuries ago. No, wait a minute. Stop. I said stop, and I mean stop. Your Eminence, we demand a fair trial. First off, you throw a fit. You can quit now, Bullwinkle. Mr. Pasha, my client did not steal your ruby yacht. In fact, nobody did. You see, the real ruby yacht was here all the time in the bottom of the sacred bathtub. Exactly. This one, nothing but paper. Look, Bullwinkle, just do me a favor. Don't enter any more boat races. Why do you say that? Hokey smokes, that might be the Hope Diamond. Why the white tie and tails, Bullwinkle? Yeah, but that's a week away. Besides, you're not fully dressed. All your shirts have holes in them. That's a shirt. It also has a spot. Get some spot remover. That's a rolled-up newspaper. That's funny. I mean the spot. It's spreading. You said it was Tabasco sauce.
Well...
To Carl, a cookie cutter? I hope you don't mind my asking, Bullwinkle, but exactly where is your shirt going? Oh, don't tell me. Shanghai? China? Better make that 2 round-trip tickets, please. Never mind, Bullwinkle. The plane's leaving in an hour. Well, you didn't save it long enough. Shucks, I'll have that out in a jiffy. You're sending your shirt to a laundry, right? To a Chinese laundry, right? How come we didn't go with a shirt in the first place? It sure does, and I can't wait to... That's odd. Look who's walking into the laundry. Yeah, I guess you're right. Come on. Well, whoever came in here disappeared. He doesn't have a ticket. You see, this entire transaction was perpetrated under some extraordinary circumstances. All this fuss just to have a clean shirt. There it is, Bullwinkle. Ed Foo Young's Chinese Laundry. But he needs his shirt. Please, Mr. Young, you gotta let Bullwinkle have his shirt. But we've come all the way from Minnesota for this shirt. Don't you worry, sir. We don't have much time left. Hey, this doesn't look like the airport. I got it. The China Clipper. Hokey smoke, it's our old nemesis. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Quick, down this catwalk. Sounds like they're leaving. Bullwinkle, we gotta get our bearings. How can I? We're in the dark and the shirt's in the package. Maybe the laundry gives free prizes away. Huh? Quick, Bullwinkle, up on deck. Swim faster, Bullwinkle. Good work, Bullwinkle. You hid the package. Tide's in. Use the butterfly stroke. It's faster. Bullwinkle, your shirt isn't worth it. You mean principle. What about us? Oh, there goes your shirt, Bullwinkle. You rush home and change into your white tie and tails, Bullwinkle. I'll stall the banquet. Oh, for goodness sake, run on home. I'll get a shirt for you. For $5, okay? Wait a second, suppose it rains. Bullwinkle, you don't seem to realize the weather lady is gone. Sure is a mystery. They loaded her here, turned around there, and drove off. There! Come on! Shh! We'll sneak up from both sides. They put her in a moving van and drove off in that direction. Let's go get her, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, shh. Look, Bullwinkle, 4 aces. 4 aces means variable high cloudiness. Listen to this, Bullwinkle. The Steamboat Sands Hotel challenges anybody or anything to a game of poker. Come be beaten by Ruth Booth, the best female poker player on earth. They're talking about our missing weather lady. Shh, somebody'll hear you. We gotta sneak her out. Bullwinkle, you create a diversion while I jimmy the lights. Then when the lights go out, you grab the weather lady and swim to shore. There she is, Bullwinkle, and Boris must have been the thief who stole her. Sure wish Bullwinkle would get here, and I hope he has...
Hiya, Rocky!
Gosh, am I glad to see you. Did you get the weather lady? Bullwinkle, you grabbed a phone booth. Okay, the money's in this sack. Hey, what's coming off here? I don't know. That seems like a pretty... $50 for the weather lady. And no funny stuff. Here's the money. Now where's the... Quiet, Bullwinkle, and let me think of a way out of this mess. Here's your $50. That does it.
It sure does.
Now I'm mad. $3.80 between us. That's not enough. Bullwinkle, we gotta raise more money. $3.85. Wanted high platform diver. That's me, Bullwinkle. You'll see. Come on. $1,100.15 that Miss Booth there can be beaten. We've been cheated, bamboozled, and hornswoggled. With the money we could earn working for the circus, we could get the weather lady back.
And
$1,000 and change. Incorrect. I'll bet $1,000 she can be beaten. Just a minute. If I win, I don't want to be paid off in cash. If I win, you gotta give the weather lady back to Frostbite Fall. Wait a minute. My challenger hasn't arrived yet. According to this newspaper clipping, you challenged anybody or anything to play Miss Ruth Booth here. It happened, just like I figured. Don't you see? The other machine was too much for her. She fell in love. Bullwinkle, how's it going? It's my Bullwinkle scrapbook, Bullwinkle. In here I keep a record of your heroic feats. Just the same, you're my hero, Bullwinkle. Don't you have a hero? Who is it? You'll do what? What for? Okay, but don't be gone too long, Bullwinkle. Hokey smoke a moose? There's only one moose I know of around here, and that's Bullwinkle. What do you mean, where are the onions? I thought you were baking a cake, Bullwinkle. You put onions in a cake? No, and we're out of onions. You used the last one on your cornflakes this morning. I wish Bullwinkle would stop eating so many onions. They might hurt his stomach. A getaway car with a confused what in it? Gee, that's got to be Bullwinkle, and he's in trouble. I gotta save him. Hokey smoke! A moose just fell out of that car down there. It must be Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle, do you know what happened? You are a witness to one of Finger Scar-Nose's crimes. Yes, and now you can testify and send Scar-Nose to prison forever. What overcoat? Will you let me worry about that?
Well,
You bet he is. That won't stop Bullwinkle. Of course not. You're not afraid, are you, Bullwinkle? Hey, what have you got there, Bullwinkle? Hold it, there's a worm in it. Oh, lady, fuse. Hokey smoke, it's a bomb. Gosh, it sounds like it's getting ready to go off. I'll drop it into that garbage can in the alley where it can explode without doing any harm. Bombs away! Do you think we've lost Finger Scar-Nose, Bullwinkle? Way out in the country. No, not yet, Bullwinkle. You gotta hide where nobody'll ever think to look for you. And I know just the place. A mink farm. Yes, sir. In just a few hours, you can testify against Scar-Nose and it'll be all over, Bullwinkle. Then we can... Hey, what was that?
I don't...
Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. It must be Finger Scar-Nose's men. You gotta hide so they won't find you. Get into this empty mink pen and act like a mink. Well, you should know by now. Just jump up and down and squeak and look expensive. Mink farm. Hokey smoke. Bullwinkle, we gotta hide you. They must be gone. Phew, that was a close one. The mink pen is empty. What happened to Bullwinkle? Why is this pen empty? You sold him? Oh, no. Hokey smoke. Bullwinkle is due to testify right now. How will I ever save him and get him there in time? Hello, electric company. This is the sawmill calling. I just thought I'd tell you that I can't pay my electric bill. Never mind that. We gotta get you to that trial to testify. Wait! There's one more thing I gotta do first. Electric company, this is the sawmill again. I just found out that I can pay my bill after all. He means witness, Your Honor. You did it, Bullwinkle. I'm proud of you. Gosh, Bullwinkle, I'm making a salami souffle and I'm all out of wiffle powder. What's fraught with portent? Bullwinkle, I gotta get down to the store and back before the salami souffle flops. Well, give me a hand, Bullwinkle. Hurry! Here I am!
A scholarship?
Bullwinkle, you know who these fellas are? No, they're scouts. They're football scouts.
Then...
X. Bullwinkle, you know how to spell your name. That's not... Yeah, but... So I see. You sure you got everything, Bullwinkle? Yeah. Uh-huh. Do you have your textbooks? Boy, they sound tough. I'm afraid so. Bullwinkle, you're barefoot. Over in a dead faint, that's where. No, wait. I think I know what's wrong, Coach. Let me send her the ball. Now, Bullwinkle. Ellie! Ollie! Gee, not so hard, Bullwinkle. That's the third pass receiver we've lost today. Ellie! Ellie! I don't see anything. The type's too small for me to read.
What?
What's the matter, you? 90. Barely normal, 0. What's the matter? 150. Du Quoin's Grammar School, 0. They turn off the electricity at 10 o'clock. What are you doing, Bullwinkle? In what? Yeah, but why so fast? Gee, Bullwinkle. Well, why don't you... Hold it, Bullwinkle. That sounds like a lady in distress. Gee, didn't you ever read the Hero's Handbook? Well, Chapter 2 says we should always help ladies in distress. What's the trouble?
Gee.
Bullwinkle, you can't do that. But Chapter 3 says you never throw a game. Ellie! What's that mean? Bullwinkle, I don't think she even has a brother. I think she's trying to trick you. If she does have a football player for a brother, where is he? Where is this Crazy Legs Calbfuss? You Crazy Legs Calbfuss. Bullwinkle, you fumbled. Bullwinkle, you missed him. Boy, that's a lucky break. Hey, you know who we haven't seen on the field yet? No, Crazy Legs Calbfuss. This is the last quarter. What are? Where?
There.
And look who's beside her. Signals. 1, 2, 3, help! Bullwinkle, no! You're running the wrong way! Oh, boy. Bullwinkle, look out! He's heading for the wrong goal. Let that be a lesson to you, Bullwinkle. Always play your best game no matter what the provocation. That's what the man said. Mud City? Never heard of them. How do they look? Helmets, nothing. That's hair. Bullwinkle, those are girls. Bullwinkle, this is terrible. What kind of game can you play with girls? They look awful big for girls. Come on, Bullwinkle, it's time we left for the game. Why? The only play you know is the forward pass. Besides, you're not the quarterback. Fullback. What's more, Bullwinkle is now our quarterback. Yeah, but you're not part of our story. Yeah, but come on, which of you girls has the ball?
Touchdown!
Now, wait, Mr. Referee. Did that really count 6 points? Pass it, Bullwinkle! Ollie! The pass? We're close enough to try a little field goal, Bullwinkle. Just kick it between the goalposts. At this rate, we'll never win. Bullwinkle, look at this. Scout nothing. This is a wig. Bullwinkle, they aren't girls at all. What's the matter? Well, anyway, it's our ball.
Yeah.
Hokey smoke, they've dug trenches. Mr. Referee, how about calling a penalty? Don't you have any courage? If only they hadn't stolen our football plays. Bullwinkle, those aren't football plays. Those are battle plans for the Civil War. Colonel Beauregard, you hear? Well, here, maybe you'd like to have these plans. Bullwinkle, that's it. If the Manglers are going to use battle tactics on the gridiron, why can't we?
What?
Bullwinkle, you've done it again. Yes, sir. Yeah. This is the plan. Instead of football plays, we're going to use the battle plans of the... I was going to say war between the states. Bullwinkle, you did it. There's the goal just ahead. Bullwinkle, why are you stopping? Well, south, of course. But Bullwinkle... Oh, boy.
What?
South?
You-
Yeah, south. So what? Hooray! That's 6 points. Great. About time. How many yards do we get? Yeah, but that puts us behind our own goal line. That's a touchback. 3 points. Bullwinkle, we can't win. And who are you? You are? Yeah, but those aren't really girls. Do you know that? Bullwinkle, that fella's intimidating a referee. No, I mean he's threatening that poor little guy's life. Bullwinkle, pass it to me. Ollie! A forward pass, Bullwinkle! Ollie! Hokey smokes, that's not a football. Duck! Duck! But where's Bullwinkle? Quick, Bullwinkle, there's only a few seconds left. What's the matter, wins? Only one fly in the ointment, Bullwinkle. I didn't like all those gamblers escaping to some other country. Boy, what a terrible place. But why do we come here on our vacation? Who are you, mister? What advertising agency is that? Now, wait. What's all this fine print? Hey, wait a minute. Now we're marooned in Moosylvania. But I thought you were going to make Moosylvania famous. 800 surplus goldfish bowls. 32 million units of something. I don't know. The name got scratched off. Hey, here's a coupon from Dr. Kildare. Good for an emergency appendix operation. Yeah, everybody's sure been nice. There's just one thing wrong, Bullwinkle. All this stuff is pretty heavy. I'm afraid the whole island of Moosylvania's sinking. And water. What's that? Golly, Bullwinkle, we've got more emergency supplies than we know what to do with. Well, how about this? 46 tons of bubble gum. That's a lot. Bullwinkle, I'm up to my knees in water. Hadn't we better leave? Oh, so? You can say that again. There must be something I can do for you. Isn't there anything you want? Bullwinkle, that's it. Bubble gum. That's how we'll save Moosylvania. You won't need one, Bullwinkle. Watch. Don't you see, Bullwinkle? These balloons will keep Moosylvania from sinking. And 46 tons of bubble gum. Well, I guess those balloons will hold till we can send all this stuff back, Bullwinkle. Sure, Moosylvania's not really a disaster area. It always looks looks that way. Van N Storage. You're a moving man? And you'll return all this stuff for us? How much? Yeah, and we... Hey, was that a shot? Well, it sounded like a shot.
Nope.
Then what was it?
That was the end.
By George, he's got it. It is the end. But watch for another episode soon of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
It may be a little hard to find, but don't give up.
We're not.